Hello and welcome to the Inglorious Bards. I am your abstemious Game Master Tom, and this is Adventure 77. Our heroes are embroiled in fighting dragons at the moment. They have been ambushed outside of a dungeon and are excitedly getting some assistance from an old friend. We'll get a little bit more of a recap of that in just a little bit. Super glad to have you here. Always glad to have you join us. Let's get an introduction from our heroes in character, who they are, and I'm going to ask a question, two different questions, one to the players on my right, and the question to you on my right here. What is a curious fact about the dragons of old that many people do not know? That's going to be your question. And we'll start with you, the players on the left. What is a dangerous piece of lore the dragons of old are known for? Those are what you guys are going to be asked. So you're going to help shape the world a little bit. We will start with Galen. Galen is our human thaumaturge, our supernatural swordsman. Galen, what's a curious fact about dragons of old that many people do not know?
Well, you can believe this because I am both very skilled in my dragon lore and my esoteric lore. So when I speak on dragons, I know of which I speak. And one thing you can count on is that the dragons of old are scratch and sniff. When you scratch their scales, each one has a unique scent. That's how most people identify them before they're eaten, of course.
All right. Scented scales. Fantastic. Next to you is Vessel, our automaton healer. Vessel, what's a curious fact about dragons most people don't know?
It's well known amongst the dragons, but Vessel is aware that they don't eat clerics.
Darn it! You missed my chance.
They don't eat them.
They don't eat them. As far as Vessel is concerned, dragons share a paternal knowledge that is around the time of the Chaloran Empire. So they have knowledge of places that are deep in the world that they may not have access to, but they know of.
Oh, all right. That's cool. And then next to you is Jericho, our gnome bard. Jericho, something curious about dragons people don't normally know.
Dragons are one of the most ancient of beings, nearly primordial in their age and their length of time that they have been in the multiverse. And prior to even Varen being around, they were locked in an ancient battle against some of the primordial forces of evil, some of the most gruesome, dangerous, and fearsome things that ever existed. And in that battle, they faced those most awesome and fearful beings. And that is the origin of why now they are the most difficult thing to make afeared, and where fear just does not even enter into their consciousness any longer. For they have faced the most fearsome of things in their ancient heritage.
Cool. Nice. Thank you, Jericho. Over here on our other side, we have Sabine. Sabine is our elven ranger. Sabine, what is something dangerous about dragons? Let me get the question exactly right. What is a dangerous piece of lore the dragons of old are known for?
Well, I don't know a lot about dragons, but I remember Callie and Vero saying that if one got your scent, they could track you for many, many miles, and there's nowhere you could go where you could be safe from them after they knew what your scent was.
Got it.
That was also true of a girl that I knew in third grade.
She gave them fear immunity. She said he'll probably add legs.
Next to you is Lord Ansgar. He is our summoner, our dwarven summoner. Same question. What's a dangerous fact of dragons?
Well, the Chaloran power supplies, they were great old artifacts that we have run into on very rare occasion. They are in fact drawn from a small essence of dragon themselves, so that when dragons are nearer them, they gain some some extra power from those power sources.
All right.
And that they gain strength from that because their
Quiet.
essence is strengthened by those sources.
Cool.
We learned 2 new 8th level spells.
All right, and last but certainly not least is our human wizard Zaldor. Same question to you.
Yes, I'm Zaldor, wizard of the 7th tower and keeper of the wind spheres over the 1,000 hours. Also happen to be the captain of the wake, but it's the wizard part that steps up the most because I have done some reading of keeping the logs of the dragons of all types of age, certainly older than any of the human race has ever been. The one thing that we've always been the most concerned about, especially if the dragons ever return, is how they return. According to the lore we've seen, dragons can travel across Varen in different ways that we do not normally use. Whether it's interplanar, whether they use subterranean, or whether they actually just teleport themselves across vast distances, we're not aware. The only time we've ever seen dragons move is by flight, but we believe that's to be much slower than they can actually travel, which is how they were able to cover the planet so greatly when they were ruling this land. That is one of the most dangerous things of them all. They can pop up anywhere and you don't know how they got there.
Fantastic. All right. Well, that's some great canon that has been added to our campaign about dragons. Thank you, everyone. And we are going to get a recap of what happened last time from Jeremy.
In a dungeon, a woman screams in pain! Callian Varro, alive still, was captured by the dragons. We were told of this earlier when the old man, the crying old man, Lovga, the Magnificent, informed us that he sold her out to be captured. We learned that she is being tortured, which is why she's screaming, by a dragon who is also a spellcaster. Thrake, the copper dragon, is literally stealing the magic of Callian Varro from her and absorbing it into himself so that he can take her powers and her abilities. He gets interrupted by another dragon, a larger one, Nithriel, who comes in calling this a waste of time, calling her a waste of time because he already has a plan. Nithriel wants to destroy Mirskan, then move south across Thave into Azamir.
Nithriel.
What I call him? Nathan?
Yes.
Nathan the dragon?
Nate.
Maker of hot dogs.
Nithriel is much more intimidating than he sounds with his Nathan name. He's huge, he's devastating, and he's very, very in charge. Thrake, however, has his own ideas, has his own plans to take out the dwarves. The dwarves are here. They've been enemies for a long time, and he could get right through it and burrow through them. They argue about it for a little while until they decide they may just divide and conquer. But because Thrake has been stealing Callian Varro's magic, they are aware of 6 heroes very nearby in the ruins of Arelica who have been trying to find the relic that can help defeat the dragons. So they decide that they're going to send a bunch of drakes after them, take care of that threat first, and then move on with their plans. Cut to a bunch of heroes inside the Chaloran vaults. We have found the relic. It is a chalice that Vessel literally sacrificed his body for to get a hold of. Now trapped inside of an older version of his body, a broken version of the body. It doesn't even have a lower half of it. He's kind of drags himself along with one arm. He put the chalice in Jericho's hands, who, after holding onto it and fumbling around with it a little bit, Jericho cupped it and water started pouring up out of the chalice until it formed into a humanoid creature, a person that called itself Depth, the avatar of the Stormbringer. And Depth is absolutely a weapon against dragons. It can hide us from them. It can increase the stealth. It will heal us from dragon wounds. It will stop dragon attacks. And it even, if all dragons are defeated, can destroy the world. That was a real thing. It can do that. It can destroy the world. We decided not to do that one. But Ansgar is going to hang onto the chalice, and we're going to go take the fight to the dragons and go rescue Callian Varro. It took us a minute to get out of the ruins, and Jericho came up with a brilliant idea to teleport the actual vessel that was there before, the body that was vessel, all the way to the ship, back to the wake, which is about a mile away. While we were going to go catch up to Jericho there, we all exited and found our way out of the ruins, only to find that we were absolutely being ambushed by those drakes that they had sent to us. They did know where we were, they did encounter us, and they brought the fight. We are literally in the middle of that fight right now, trying to survive, not likely, but gonna do our best, until we found out that a extra dragon entered the field, Luminara. Luminara, the Omen dragon, showed up to the benefit of the heroes, is attacking Thrake on our behalf. And ladies and gentlemen, that's where we start. So let the adventure begin.
All right, we are continuing on with a huge battle. We are outside the ruins of Verelica, which have been sealed off. The wake is quite some distance away, and amongst the trees and forests, we have Thrake, a sage-like dragon that is battling the heroes with 5 drakes that are also engaging the heroes. There's some ruins in the middle, and just now joining them is Luminara, the Omen dragon the heroes have run into before. She has just tackled Thrake to the ground, and the two of them have tumbled around, snapping and biting at one another. It is clear that Thrake is definitely stronger and has the upper hand, but Luminara has some allies not too far away, including Jericho, Zaldor, and Galen, are maybe 20-25 feet away. So there's some good possibilities here. We've got a map up if you're watching this on video. Otherwise, we'll describe the battle as we go along if you're on the podcast. I'm seeing some blue 20-foot radius markers on the map. I believe those are difficult terrain from the icy breaths of the drakes, so keep that in mind if you're moving around. And two mechanical notes. One is that upon Luminara's arrival, she's given everyone 2 Omen points. These can be used now or months later, whenever you want. And these are essentially add-ons to hero points. So you go ahead and spend your hero point and you attach an Omen to it, and it gives you a not only a reroll, but a reroll with advantage for that.
Nice.
So she's had the given this power before. She's given it again. One more mechanical thing, and that is Christopher. You're tracking health states. What's the health state of everybody? Let's give us a recap there.
Yeah, thank you. I have Vessel at 128, no status. Zaldor is at 85. Your
Sounds right.
standard weaknesses apply. Jericho, I have at 184. You are frightened 2. You are stupefied 2, which is not great.
That's awesome.
Lord Ansgar at 242. You are drained 1. Sabine, you are 162, drained 1. And Galen, 190, drained 1. Let the adventure begin.
All right.
All sorts of good news over there. Thanks.
What was I going to say? I was going to say that we were having Thrake go at the start of the round with a big breath attack that was building up. Instead, we are going to allow initiative to be rerolled. We had a big change up with Luminar arriving, so we're going to do a fresh initiative. Good luck to everybody. But that also allows Thrake to change things up if necessary. So here we go. We are rolling initiative.
Vessel goes first.
Now.
By the way, we have scratched Thrake, and I can confirm he smells like hot dogs.
Okay.
Well done.
Yeah.
Just hot dog water.
All right. So Vessel is 4th from last. Sorry, you're not first. And Thrake is absolutely number 1 again. Boy, that worked out fantastically. Didn't
Proud
it?
of Thrake.
Go team.
Let me double check. Sabine had a 38. Jericho had a 42 initiative. Zaldor 27. And Thrake had a 43.
Only beat me by 1.
Jeez.
Yep. Yeah, and another Drake also got really, really high up there as well. So that is our current situation. We are starting the battle right now, and Thrake, instead of a breath attack, starts mumbling strange draconic phrases that Jericho, you speak draconic, right?
No.
Oh, I thought you did.
Galen does.
Oh, you're pretty close.
You
Zeldor
speak
can hear it.
Draconic.
Are you nearby, Zeldor?
I'm right
do
behind
speak Draconic.
Jericho.
All right, so
Household.
Galen, you hear draconic strange words, but it sounds like jibber jabber, but you can tell there's some draconic core. Zaldor, you recognize this as magic. Powerful magic. To be more specific, so powerful.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Bless you.
The whole world might be destroyed if all dragons are still around.
Did
Right.
the dragons get bigger, or is it just me?
It's just you. The magic you feel is so powerful, you're putting it at maybe a level 9 spell coming at you.
Crikey. So
And then it's building and building and building, and the spell goes on, and you recognize it as 2 separate empowered level 9 spells are being unleashed at one time.
It's not okay.
That's not good.
Counterspell?
If you've got it and you can counter it, you sure can. It is going to cast a spell upon Galen.
Oh boy.
A curse upon you, sapping your spirit and leaving a contagious trap within your essence, your soul itself. You must attempt a will save to avoid a spiritual epidemic.
You're on your own, pal. I cannot counter that.
That's not good.
Okay.
I'll just give you a hurt
That,
point now.
that's magic so ancient, I have no idea what's happening.
This isn't by any chance an incapacitation spell, is it?
It is not. It does not have that trait.
Okay, and you've given us a +1 on saves, right?
Jericho?
Plus one on saving throws.
Fantastic. All right, so that is a 20. I'm rolling a +30 on this.
Oh, huge.
44?
44. That's what you're staying with?
I will stick with a 44.
All right, I was just teasing you.
44 is
Yeah,
plus this.
that's a fail.
So on will save, never mind. Go ahead.
You are enfeebled 2
Oh boy.
and stupefied 2
Hey, welcome to that party.
for 1 minute. Oh! And you are, after that 1 minute, enfeebled 1 and stupefied 1 forever. Until you have the curse, this high level 9 curse removed.
Cool.
And that's half of it.
Yeah.
The other half
Can I
is,
get an enfeebled card, please?
is if anyone casts a
know where it
divine
is.
or occult spell upon you while you are affected by this, they must also attempt the will save, or that is also passed on to them, spreading like a spiritual plague.
Is this considered a condition?
You have gained 2 conditions.
Okay, but the overarching thing
No.
that keeps me
No,
at this
it's
is not a
a
condition.
curse.
Okay. Woof!
Can I mean, this might be a little late, but I was trying to find a spell. Is this either an odd? I know it's a spell.
Yeah.
I just have a trigger. You or an ally within 60 feet rolls a saving throw versus an auditory or visual effect.
Negative on that.
Okay.
Manipulate.
Sorry.
I
Little
appreciate
dragon
the
claws
attempt.
wave through the air, unfortunately. All right.
That's a little.
It casts that spell, then Thrake continues and casts an enhanced level 9. It's an 8 enhanced to level 9 spell, channeling powers from Callian Varro, pulling from her essence, pulling from her connection to all of you, and lashes out a random spell at the random, quote unquote, at a nearest hero, which is Jericho,
That's me.
and throws it at you and tries to trigger some of your own magic and casts Quandary upon you. And Jericho is instantly transported to an extraplanar puzzle room of mysterious origin and disappears from the map and is locked away into this strange nether realm.
Would this count as an attack against me?
This is not an attack.
Not an attack.
Alrighty.
Scary spell. And I can't counteract that one either. What is happening?
And Jericho fades away. And what's the last word you say before you fade away?
Oh crap!
I recognize that one.
What does that do to the Courageous Anthem?
I think it stays.
Yeah, it just poofed out
Yeah.
and did its thing.
All right. That is Thrake's first action. No, just kidding. Kidding.
It still has 5 more.
There is a
action.
wounded drake to the southwest that is slightly feared, and it is going to. I don't think they've got the reach. They do, but not enough. Yep. It flies right toward Shalara.
Yes, we would like to use a reaction as it flies towards Shalara.
All right.
And gets within her range. Roll one of these dice.
And it's flying at you with tons of claws, itself like a velociraptor with 2 legs at one time.
Indeed. 38 to hit.
38 to hit is a hit.
And that will be 28 points of damage.
Okay. Done. It flies in and attacks with Battle Dance, making 2 fang strikes and 1 tail strike. Fangs coming at you. A 42 to hit.
Hit.
A 37 to hit.
Hit.
Oh,
And
shoot.
the tail lashes out with a 27 to hit.
Miss.
All right, just 2 regular hits, biting and just diving with big, huge, nasty fangs into Shalara's shoulder area. Oops, not critical. Regular damage. 26 points of damage. Ooh, and 42 points of damage.
Ouch.
26 and 42.
Correct.
68.
66,
There's some cold in there if that matters.
68.
68.
That dragon is done.
Actually, so yes, there's actually several things because Shalara is resistant to physical damage and then all other types of damage as well. So how many types of damage were I impacted by?
It was physical and cold, so piercing and cold.
All right, so then it's 5 physical and then 5 cold. So those will.
Oh, you're resistant to all of those? How did you get that?
So Lord Ansgar at the beginning of the day, as we talked about, will always cast upon Shalara
sounds
the
familiar.
Energy Aegis, which
Yep,
is 5
that's the
to
one.
acid, cold, electricity, fire, force, sonic, vitality, and void damage. And then one of Shalara's abilities is 5 resistance to, their con resistance to all physical damage.
Okay.
So there's our 2 separate abilities.
Got it. I know the amounts in here, so that's going to be 9 off of each. That's 18 total. So that is 8. That is a total of 50 points of damage instead of 66 points of damage.
Wow.
That's
So
That is
50
nice.
even.
Well, it's only 5 resistance though, so it only reduced by.
It was 5 and 5.
Correct.
And there's 2 different hits. And it was actually 4 and 4 max.
Nice.
So it all worked out.
All right. So how much damage did I take?
5-0.
Okay.
That's huge.
Cool.
Meanwhile, in a totally different realm of existence, Jericho, you awaken in a strange dark brown series of flat walls with a low ceiling over you and passages that twist off in all directions. Very hard to see. You can barely see your hands in front of your face. You must try to find your way through this particular madness to be able to get back to reality with Quandary. You need to make a occultism, perception, or thievery check versus the dragon's power.
Alrighty. Is it the secret number I got to hit?
It is a secret. Now we'll make it. You need some help. It's a 46.
Okay. So I need a natural 20
Oh, okay.
on my. I looked my because I have the spell. I looked it up. My occultism and perception are both the same at 25.
Oh, wow. Oh, dang.
Well, let's do this because
But my thievery, on the other hand, though,
yes.
is a +3.
Okay. Thrake didn't just cast the spell or a spell that you know. Thrake essentially cast your magic, if you will. Use it against you. Give yourself a huge +2.
Okay.
So a 19 or a 20.
So a
will
19
do.
or a 20 now.
All right.
Hey, that's a 10% chance.
It's
You
true.
got this.
All right, and I only have to roll that 2 times. It's a 19.
Really?
So
That really is.
that's a success.
I have one success.
Okay,
So,
so-
I am on the right path.
He is on the right path. He can only do that once per turn, and then if he does it again, he then is out. If he fails, he's still halfway to success, but if he ever critically fails, which is rather likely, he loses all progress.
Oh, wow.
This is not looking good for him.
That's rough.
Other than
I'm
this great.
fine, guys. I'm fine.
What can you
I've been here
describe
before.
occulty why you found halfway through to this end?
Yeah, it's my spell. I can actually smell the way out. Because the last thing that Galen said
Smells like hot dogs.
smells like hot dogs.
Okay.
I'm just like, I smell pork, and I'm following the pork smell.
pork. Okay. And you have 2 more actions. Anything you want to do?
I'm gonna just start playing some music because music makes me feel better all the time.
Okay. Done. It is back in reality. It is Sabine the Archer's turn. You are in the northwest with a Drake right on top of you. Kind of a one-on-one situation.
Yeah. Trying to remember which ones I had
You
marked
have-
with Hunter's
You marked
mark.
this one right in front of you.
Okay. Was there a
That's the only-
secondary one?
No, the other one's gone.
Oh,
It was killed.
that's good. She will go ahead and Hunter's mark on Thrake for her first action.
Oh.
And then utilizing Deadly Aim is going to go ahead and take a shot on Thrake.
On Thrake. Ignoring the one right next to you, claws bearing down, you turn and shoot at the larger dragon farther away.
He's the one like right on top of me is too close. I can't do anything to it with the bow.
Okay.
I doubt this is going to hit 31.
31 on Thrake is a miss. And you can shoot at the one right next to you. Oh, but-
Volley 30.
Yeah, there's a penalty. There is a penalty. That's true.
She'll go ahead and just take a shot on Thrake again
Okay.
with a 36.
Another arrow goes wide, but he is marked. There is another Drake. This one is to the south, and it is going to fly straight north towards Lord Ansgar. Double check my distance I just went. Easily, it can fly there, and it is also going to do the battle dance, attacking you mercilessly. Fangs twice. Here it comes, Lord Ansgar. 43.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
You may take an action. I rolled a natural 1. Let's give you some damage first. Jesus, 41 points of damage.
Crikey.
There's some cold and in there if that matters. That was heavy damage there.
I will step to the northeast.
Okay.
What's the resistance work?
Not on. It's only on
It's only
Solara.
Shalara.
41.
Yeah.
I feel so safe
I'm
where I
down to
am.
151 hit points.
I concur.
Taking no damage.
All right.
here.
You step 1 and it misses with its tail attack.
Lovely.
Nice.
Nice.
Just a yoink, dodge.
Uh-huh.
No, thank you.
On the east side, where is Galen? Galen, you had 2 of your allies right next to you, and then one of them made a final phrase before he disappeared. What was that final phrase, Jericho?
Oh crap!
Then you look and you're one less hero. It's you, Zaldor, and a Drake are on top of some icy ground.
Oh boy. Well, head is ringing. I don't feel quite as strong as I normally do, but if there's one thing I'm built for, it's
Speed?
taking out dragons. So I see the biggest honking dragon since Shale sitting right in front of me. I'm going after it. Where is Thrake vertically?
Got brought down to the ground.
Down on the
Oh yeah,
ground.
it says plus 60. I'm changing that right now.
Okay.
But just curious, while Thrake was engaged with Luminara and casting these spells, were there any opportunity attacks from the Omen Dragon?
No.
Who would have seen the future? Just
No.
checking credibility here.
To avoid the difficult ground, Galen lifts up off the ground with his power of flight using his instruments and will move west, and go, I think 25 feet is my max, so that's going to put me right there. Yes, indeed. That is one action. I already have exploit vulnerability on the rake, so that means I'm in perfect position to take a whack at this guy. So let's see.
Before you do,
Yeah.
two things to note. Right as you leave, the drake next to you gets an attack of opportunity
figured that might happen.
with its tail.
I'm too fast. I fly.
34.
That does miss.
Okay, continue on. And, sorry, one more thing I wanted to mention. I'm just going to say it's crazy-ass Luminara weirdness. My initiative was starting on Thrake, the window. There was actually one person before it. That is Luminara. So Luminara is faster than everyone. So once you're done, I'm going to have Luminara go, and then she's going to go in about 5 more turns again.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. So sword slicing through the air as I fly towards this dragon. That's going to be I got to do math here because I'm enfeebled. So 33, 43, 45 to hit.
Is a hit.
There you go.
All right. That's some juicy damage too. That's 12 and 5 is 17 plus 38. 17 and 38.
55.
55.
That's 55 points of damage.
You cut and draw blood on Thrake,
Oh, that's more like it.
drawing the slow turned dragon head towards your direction.
That's right. All eyes on me, big boy. Let's do that again.
Does the sword do anything like crazy or?
It just adds damage, but it's empowered through my understanding of his nature. So I am connected with his fears. That is going to be an Omen point reroll.
Oh.
I rolled a 4. Think I can do a lot better and have a lot of bonuses to hit this guy. So we're going to spend an Omen point. Mark that down as lost.
With your 1 hero point, and you're rolling again with advantage.
Let's do that. Okay, that might get through. Let's see. 30, 43, 41 to hit.
41 to hit is a miss.
Oh, enfeebled.
Close. All right, that's my 3.
Dang.
All right. Luminara is going to interrupt and go. And Luminara does 2 things. She starts speaking in Draconic that Zaldor, you recognize as a quick spell as well.
Ooh, counter spell.
And she casts a spell of delving into the possible futures of the next few seconds to understand all the ways your foe might avoid harm, and then cast out a vision of that future to those around you. For this round, her next round, and essentially for the next round and a half, I'm going to give her some extra time because her initiative was out of order. The first time anyone makes an attack roll against Thrake, you roll twice and use the better result.
Son of a. Right after the
Yeah,
Omen
that could have
point.
been useful.
Could have used that 2 rounds ago.
She casts that.
She just looks at you and goes, I know.
Thrake then says, "You are a traitor!" And Luminara says nothing and claws at him ferociously. Normally a slow, almost languid creature, she lashes out with Draconic Frenzy herself with 2 claw strikes and a wing strike against her fellow dragon.
Nice.
And misses.
Stupid.
Misses. Where's this one? Misses, and criticals.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
And that is a claw. Strikes deep and just underneath his mouth lower hinge part.
The gizzard.
For gizzard.
The gizzard.
For 46 points of damage.
Somebody's better.
And all of that goes through. breaks, pulls his head off, blood spews out, and he turns his attention away from you, Galen, and over to Luminara, and spits blood in her direction, getting ready to attack her. But it is not his turn. It is Lord Ansgar who's been getting attacked from left and the right.
Yeah. So, Lord Ansgar will kind of extend a hand out towards Shalara, and says, "Fly, my friend," and will create an evolution surge in Shalara for a minute, where her wings increase in strength and size and bulk and flap strongly as she rises up out of the difficult terrain, and can now fly.
Sweet.
And then she will move west. She'll move to the other side of that dragon. Yep, to the west side of the dragon, just right there. And then she will lash out.
Before she does, it makes an attack of opportunity against her. With fangs.
Mm-hmm.
35, I think, is a miss.
That will miss.
Snaps at the air where she once was.
And she strikes back with her tail, lashing out.
A death from above.
Yep, 37.
37 is a hit.
All right.
Nice.
So that will be 33 points of damage.
Okay, that one was badly injured. It is now officially described as badly injured.
It's 2, and when she moved, Ansgar would have moved to the northeast, closer to actually just kind of more north, straight, 25 feet, and 1 to the right. Not that far.
That puts you right at the Drake.
Yeah, we're going to
next to
stay 1
Sabine.
back from there, yeah. Actually, you know
There's
what?
a tapping on your
Move
helmet.
up 1 more forward. Yep, I'm sorry. I'm going to need eyes on old Thricky boy there.
All right.
There's
That
tapping on your helmet.
Yeah.
Going, I need you closer to the others.
I'm good thing it's all closer.
the Drake makes an attack
We're
of
all closer
opportunity, by the way, as you move with its tail.
Lovely.
And it will attack the droid on your back instead.
Astromech, if you please.
Oh, heavens!
A 35 to hit. That's 2 in a row. It's got to be a miss, right?
It's a miss.
Okay. It is almost your turn, Vessel. Instead, it is that same Drake's turn. It is Lord Ansgar, Vessel, and Sabine right next to each other. And it is going to vomit forth some freezing mist. It belches out.
Well, that was good.
Oops, if I can quite get it here. Goodness upon you all. There we go. A ball of freezing, misty liquid that explodes. Each of you needs to make a reflex 33.
44.
Same.
Okay, that's critical successes, no damage.
Lovely.
Join the club, Vessel.
41?
41 is a pass. You take half damage. You take 24 cold, and that's it. That's pretty darn good. That
been
was
worse.
2 actions. For its last action, it will chomp down on Sabine, biting at you with a 37 to hit.
That will hit.
Does connect with the archer. Jeez, 49 points. Almost freaking max damage of piercing and cold.
Jeez.
49 to Sabine.
Snap.
Right next to this violence, Vessel, you are attached to Lord Ansgar, who's next to Sabine. What would you like to do?
2 action heal on Lord Danzigar.
Are you in range?
One finger in his ear.
They call it in Overwatch having mercy in your pocket. That's what they call it. That's what you have.
This is, yeah. Vessel is also, while he's casting on you, telling you to get a lot closer to everyone else. No delays.
Can't wait. I'm on my way.
13, 16. 114.
Wow.
114 hit points.
Wow.
That's a heck of a 2-action heal.
Take me up to 265 and near max, since I'm drained 1.
You have one more action. What would you like to do?
If I use my shield, does it help him?
No, it actually gets in his way and slows everything. No. There's no change. Only you.
Shield.
All right. Done. Zaldor, you are on the east side of the ruins next to Galen, a Drake to your south, and a Thrick to your north.
So after hearing the message of Luminara in my head, Zaldor quickly adjusts his spells quickly and turns around to cast Disintegrates on Thrick.
Ooh.
And we'll do a spell attack.
This is hard to pull off, but huge if it
miss.
works.
Wow. Interestingly enough, I get to roll with advantage. So one of them was a natural 1, and the other one was a 4. So, feeling not so confident about this, Zaldor will actually use a hero point
That hits Galen.
to not hit Galen.
Or worse, hits Luminara.
By using the hero point, do you get to reroll both?
I don't think so. Unless I Omen pointed it.
No, let's do it both.
All right.
That's how desperate we are.
That's how desperate we are.
I'm fine.
Don't kill
I'm not getting
everyone.
hurt at all.
Oh, that's much better. Let's see. A 16 plus a 38. Anybody? Is that 54?
54.
54 to hit.
Wow. 16 plus 38?
That's my DC. Let's take 10 off of that. 28. 16 plus 28.
That sounds about right.
Anybody? 44?
44. It connects.
Hell yeah.
But now it has a chance to resist. It's 2 chances.
It does. It has a fortitude save we're going to do in just a second. But first, the damage that comes through,
Critical fail, baby.
which is 79 plus 50, 59 points.
Make a spell attack. If you hit, it's okay. Fantastic. If you hit, it takes 12d10, no damage type,
Yeah,
and then it has a basic fortitude save to maybe cut that in half or get rid of it all.
correct.
Okay. So what was the damage?
It was 59.
59, and it's making a fort save. What does it need to roll?
Needs to roll a 38.
Okay, here we go. 43 is a pass, so it takes half.
Takes half of that.
Okay, how much is that?
29.
29. Yeah.
29. It takes 29. Drake sizzles and is now injured. You have another action left.
I do, and I think I have to double check one of my feats here. I think for the next action, I'm going to do I don't know what it's called. It's a quicken for my next spell. Pretty confidently. Sorry, I just leveled up and everything is in a little bit different locations.
All fresh and new.
Quicken casting. That's it. And a quicken casting takes an action, he says confidently.
It's a free action. If your next action is a cantrip or at least 2 ranks lower than the spell you have, reduce the number of actions by 1.
Perfect. So it's a free action.
Once per day. And it takes a level 6 or cantrip down to 1 action if it's 2 actions.
Correct. Okay, great. So I guess I'll set that up at the beginning of my next turn so I can still do 1 action now. Right?
And you can do the free action and then any 2-action spell that
You can
is
cast
normally 2
right
actions,
now.
level 6
I can
or
just
below.
cast that right now.
You can
Yep.
cast right now.
That's fantastic.
What do you want to cast?
Before I just decide to chain lightning everyone on the board, Derek, can you confirm for me that the drakes are in fact more than 30 feet apart?
They are.
From each other.
Holding on.
I've got
let's-
35 to the southeast, 50.
Yeah,
they're-
great.
they're
So
pretty far.
that one's not going to work as well right now. So I think instead, what I will cast another spell. I'm gonna so it got to be 6th or below. So let's do.
It needs preformed tools that you can quick grab and
Bloop.
throw on for spell
not
ranges
terrible.
and stuff like that. Not always
No walls.
selecting an individual tool just having one
Like,
you
here's
can
a
just
30-foot
grab.
ruler?
Yeah,
Like
like
ruler
here's a 30
templates they
foot.
can just
boom.
drag around.
Well, they've got it, but you have to select it and then grab it and then draw it. Yeah.
And the last one that I'm looking at, because I want to make sure I'm staying below 6, is... Oh, that's interesting. Not the one I'm going to do this time.
Make a decision, or you're going to lose the action.
How's that fortitude spell? Could he do it again? He couldn't do it a second time, could he? Zaldor's going to take a bit of the energy that he just threw from the disintegrate, spin it around, and throw it through Jericho's space where Quandary just happened, and throw it at the Drake behind him, casting Cast into Time.
Okay.
He gets a free watch.
2 actions, temporal wave, chaotic flow. It does mental damage with a fortitude save. This is the Drake to the south.
Correct.
Okay, it's making a fortitude save, natural 20.
You know what? We don't have to worry about this
I am
anymore.
so sorry, all that effort and energy.
Glad we spent some time. That was
I'm
great.
so sorry.
I really feel like I lost time that I'm never going to get back.
Say
So
no.
we're doing
long.
Oh, so sorry. All right, you are done. It is
Done.
that Drake's turn just to the south of you, wizard.
I feel like my turn will be easier.
And it is going to come straight at you. It's going to fly or step 1 and then do the triple attack of the battle dance against the poor elderly wizard.
Oh no, that's me!
A bite with
Dodge.
45
45 hits.
hits. A bite for 30
Miss.
and a tail for 36.
Hits.
Okay, you are hit for 32 points of damage
Not so bad.
and slapped for 28 points of damage.
a little worse.
60 altogether.
I'm still up.
Okay.
We'll
There
see
is-
about that.
Where's a vessel when you need him? Medic. here.
There is another
Pressure.
He does
Drake
march
to the
mines.
southeast.
What
Oh,
road?
dear. It flies in, landing where Jericho once was.
Ooh,
That's gonna
Zephyr.
be comfortable when he reappears.
Telefrag.
Zephyr slip.
Okay.
Zeldor has a reaction that when a creature enters his space, I don't use it every time, but it's a 4th level spell. I can move 15 feet away from where it landed, straight back. So a huge gust of wind catches up under my cloak, whoosh, and pushes me back 15 feet.
All right.
Even on this terrain.
Yeah, you can put them on top. You can go, I think, even one more. Should be
Or
15.
go in the center of those.
Nope, can't get
pillars
on there.
Because there's
There we go. I don't know if you can see yourself or not, but you're right on top of
Yep.
it. The dragon, the Drake lands. It continues its flight and comes up short.
Hey!
It then spends a second action to get closer,
Oh,
climbing
dear.
over it, and it attacks for just 1 bite versus a bite, and a tail strike. So that was huge.
That's a big save.
The bite at you is a 34.
Miss.
Oh, man!
Well
Wow.
done, Z.
Thank God.
That was huge. All right, it is a new round. It is Luminara's turn. She is actually at the start, going back to her original initiative. She is going to do 2 things. She bites with her jaws at that lower section and hits Thrake and bites in with those jaws for 35 points of damage.
Go Luminara.
And kind of has that that dog on the bottom of the throat type thing where she's already pierced through and clawed and now biting. And then she unleashes at the same time now her breath attack into him.
There we go.
She breathes Destiny Breath. Luminara breathes a translucent mist of potentialities that overwhelms creatures with possible futures, dealing mental damage throughout the body, oddly enough. And there is a will save that is needed to be made by the dragon. I'm going to give him a -2 for this situation here, but it's pretty good. Freaking natural 20.
Oh my God.
Shakes it off at the last second and pushes Luminara back a little bit. And the breath attack goes wild. I need Derek to roll a 1d4 and keep that to yourself to let us know how many rounds before her breath is back and able to go. It is Thrake's turn.
Boo.
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 Boo!
Boo that Drake.
Dragon.
Do you want to stay?
Drake is going to cast the spell Haste upon himself, gaining the quicken condition for a strike or a stride.
Oh, I should have.
Is this a concentrate action?
This is a concentrate action.
I will use my reaction to make a targeted interruption. So as he begins to cast the spell, my sword, almost of its own volition, leaps out and takes a strike at him. Wish me luck, everybody.
I'll allow it.
Okay.
And since
wish you
this
luck.
is an attack, and it's my first attack, am I rolling 2 dice?
You are rolling 2 dice? Yes.
Okay.
And also, I believe this is not even Thrake's own magic. I think this is still Jericho's magic. You cast Haste, don't you?
I'm not there.
But don't you normally?
Well, I mean, I can.
Yeah, so this is the echo of Jericho's magic it's still using.
I don't even know if that means he rolled a 1 or a 20.
I know.
Both, maybe.
So 33, 43, 53, 51 to hit.
51 is a hit.
Nice job.
Oh, if it was a crit, it would have interrupted.
Oh, dang.
It's still going to be some good damage, but that is 13, 18, and 18 and 28.
Did you add the +1?
46.
That's not a +1 to
No, it's
anything
not.
he's doing.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was attack rolls.
Well, that's not the one that's on.
Sorry, that's me.
That's the one that's on.
Okay, what was the damage?
18 and
Oh, it's a 4
28,
resistance now.
so 30, 48, 46.
46. Another hit. Thrake is now down to badly injured. Things
Whoa.
are looking not so good at the moment for a couple
Those
people
would've
here. So that was the spell. That cost 2 actions. He gains an action and still has a move. Thrake is going to lash out at you and cannot combine them into the triple attack. Those are 2 separate things. Oh, interesting. Is going to bite at you. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. It's going to bite at you with its jaws with a 53 to hit.
Does that hit?
Yeah, even with my super special stuff against dragons, that is a crit.
Critical. You take an even 80 points of piercing damage.
Okay, I'll use my last reaction to bring the amulet in front and use some of the waves of force from that to abate a bit. I gain 18 resistance. So you said
80.
80. So
What kind of damage is it?
72.
Piercing.
62.
You have 4 resistance to physical damage.
58.
58.
Ooh. Nice. What does that bring you down to?
140-ish.
As Thrake bites into you, it seeps knowledge from you with sanguine knowledge and does a recall knowledge upon you.
That's my trick, bastard.
Succeeds and uses your own power against you and has your thaumaturge ability. What is that? +9 damage, additional damage that you do?
10.
10. All right. So with that is now a permanent thing. It has you marked with that capability. Okay. It is now doing 1 more jaw attack.
Oof.
With a 41 to hit.
Oh, that's my AC.
Okay.
Are you counting this?
Hits. Yes.
It hits, and I'm adding 10 thaumaturge damage to it. 28 plus 10 is 38 points of piercing.
I have 10 ongoing resistance to physical damage because of the amulet's abeyance, so I'll
Okay.
reduce that 10 added.
Oh, nice.
So you just did 38? Is that what I heard?
Yep, down to 28.
28.
And there's 4.
4 off is 24. That's
Great.
great.
Yeah.
Almost half off. Discounted. All right. Thrake is done.
Oh, wait.
Wow.
Sorry. I also have 10 all damage resistance against dragons. Period. So take 10 off of the
add
first
20
and
back.
second attack. Yeah.
So 20 back.
So, yeah.
And why is that? Why do you have that?
The Rune of Asgarin,
All right.
which we picked up 20, 30 adventures
You
ago.
are
was a while ago.
anti-dragon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, can I just throw out a little something? I believe I just appeared on the battle.
Oh!
Quandary is a sustained spell.
Say it again.
Quandary, the spell that sent me, is a sustained spell.
Yeah, for sure. Let's do that. Yeah, that's great. Let us.
Or you can undo the 100 some damage that you just did.
Or that.
He made his choice.
Mm-hmm.
We have a Drake to the
Southwest with
sorry,
Shalara.
where's it at? Yeah, southwest. Where's it at? There it is. To the southwest. That Drake is going to, I'm not going to say it have its breath down. It is going to do a tail attack. Frickin' get a free attack of opportunity with the natural one.
Let's get Shalara up.
That is going to be a 44 to hit.
It misses with the tail, presents a soft underbelly, and you get a critical hit in return.
Oh my gosh.
So plus 14, 34 doubled, 72 damage.
Nice.
68. 34 is 68.
Sure.
Yeah,
All right.
68.
And
68 damage.
And that creature is gutted and slain. Its
Yeah.
innards spilled out.
Nice
during
job.
its first action.
Go Shalara!
Nice. It is Sabine's turn. You're in the northwest with a Drake and a.
There's more tapping on Ansgar's helmet.
I'm working on it.
Okay.
Not my
No,
turn.
wouldn't that be Jericho?
Is it Jericho? Did I skip? Oh, sorry, I did.
Yeah.
Thank you. Jericho, I'm putting him back on the map. Thanks for that reminder. Jericho is
Inside the Drake.
back. Jericho, also
Quite the
make an
quandary.
occult roll with a 35 as your target number, please.
I beat that by 8.
Okay, you get a +2 on your next occult spell. As you are wrapped up in your own magical world, you feel empowered by it.
Alrighty.
Or a -2 to their save.
Just reminder. You're
I'm stupefied.
stupefied 2.
Yeah.
Frightened 2.
Frightened, yeah.
That should go down each round.
Yeah, it goes down each round. I got it right here.
Okay.
I'm frightened 1.
I wasn't sure what the effects were in this weird
right there.
world.
The first one I'm going to do is not going to be a spell, but I'm going to look at the giant dragon that is up there in front of me, and I'm going to go, you smell like hot dogs, and I think when we're done, we might just make you into some, as I bon mow him.
Mowing a dragon.
Yep. So he's going to make a...
Dragons have feelings.
I'm going to make a diplomacy check against his will DC.
Got it.
All right. Here we go. 40.
40 is a fail.
Okay, he doesn't care. Where did we go with the thing that was right there? Then because of that, I'm going to cast the spell, but I will first roll my Stupefy. I'm going to burn the spell regardless, but I'll cast, see if it goes through. Natural 20 on my Stupefied roll. And I'm going to cast a 6th level Phantom Orchestra. As I, again, out of the plane of air, I start pulling, and all these instruments and even just the visual symbols of music and tunes just start pulling out of a rift in the air and start circling just right above the dragon that's there, Thrake that's there, and start this symphony starts attacking Thrake.
All right, I got some news for you, by the way. You made your flat 5 roll for the roll with a natural 20, right?
I did.
You feel a little less stupid. You're stupefied 1.
Hey, I'll take it. Okay, I'm stupid 1.
All right, what was the spell again?
Phantom Orchestra.
Thank you.
Just a little less stupid.
When I cast the spell, it's a fortitude save to take half damage.
Okay, what's the damage we're talking about?
Yeah, I'm gonna roll some dice.
35 is the fortitude save.
That is a fail. So it's gonna be all of that. Oh, that's a bad roll. Just 25.
25 is taken. Drake howls out in pain.
It's sonic damage, by the way.
Oh,
Screams back in pain.
He hates jazz too.
So
My turn is
silly.
over.
Okay. It is Sabine's turn now.
Come on, hurry up, get the vessel.
Sabina's going to go ahead and draw 2 arrows, taking the first shot at Thrake with a 46.
46 is a hit.
And that's also going to be first for Haunted Prey. So that is 9, 16 plus 24, which is going to be 40. Oh yeah, so that should just be a flat 40.
40 points of damage is dealt.
Nice.
Thrake is near death as that arrow pierces the backside, right between the wings and the back.
And then she's going to go ahead and shoot at him a second time with a 30.
30 is not a hit in any way whatsoever.
And then we'll go ahead and supplicate to Vessel.
What?
Oh wait, no, that doesn't. No.
You can.
You can.
Yeah.
I will then, yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
What
Vessel's right
is
there
the
with you.
form of your supplications of being the ranger? A boop on the nose?
Just kind of like going over and just like wiping a little bit of the oil off of the like
Okay.
I have no
still
choice
intact
to
part
supplicate.
of his
I'm
face.
supplicating all over you.
Wow.
Derek, please don't write that down.
And then like war paint.
On herself.
All right, what's the healing on that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. It's for 4, 8, 5, 6, 30, and 42.
Wow.
Oh, that's really great. Okay. There's a drake to the southwest that has been unharmed, and it was attacking Lord Ansgar not too long ago, and instead it flies northeast and attacks the wizard Zaldor up on the rubble with flanking. As Zaldor's between 2 drakes, a Zach Galifianakis project, by the way.
That's me again. How far did it fly?
I don't know.
Okay.
Why do I care about that?
Oh, I wanted to ask, do you reload your bow? Is that a thing
35
for-
feet of its
for bow?
60.
It's like
65 fly
drawing,
speed?
but I have her draw like
Then I'm gonna
2.
Action.
just stay put. I think.
Okay.
Not for me.
Yeah.
It flies right behind you and then lashes out with the triple attack. You are -2 to your AC, being off guard on all of these.
That's terrible.
Good luck, wizard. Freaking natural 20 to begin with.
Oh boy. So when you say good luck, you mostly mean fuck you?
That is 82 points of piercing and cold.
That's enough. Zaldor is down.
Zaldor is down.
I had
With
31
a
points
critical, that's
left.
2 dying.
Dying 2.
Has 2 more attacks.
Yep. What's your armor class?
36.
I don't know. Derek or Lauren can see. I rolled a 33 with your armor class -2 was 34. It missed by a hair, and then it has one more, which is a tail. 35 is a hit, so you are now dying 3.
But +1 to AC for the rallying anthem. Were you including that?
I wasn't.
So
No.
that'd be 36. That'd be 34. It's still got a 35.
So yeah, even
Yeah,
at 35,
okay,
it was still
got
getting
it.
me. Yeah.
That last hit is still a hit. Dying 3 for Zaldor. If Zaldor gets to dying 5, you are
Yeah.
dead unless you have that special
It's more tapping
die
on your
hard
helmet.
condition.
I'm working on it.
We only have 2 more to worry about. Derek, what's the range from Ansgar to the newly fallen wizard?
30 feet.
Thank you.
It'll be less
Oh,
by
I
the
was
time
going to
you
be
get your.
No line of sight, though.
I know it'll be.
It will be.
I'm working
yeah,
on it.
You can see
I
him.
know, it's up to him.
You can see him.
I can see him.
Okay, because he's on top of the pillar.
Uberscar, gotta get you there.
Uber's car.
All right. This is pretty cool. Derek, can you click on Zaldor as he's dying? Just click on him. Look at what it does to the tokens.
Oh, that's cool.
No sight.
That's
the whole screen blacked out
gross.
for you.
That's interesting.
You can only see the inside of your eyelids.
It litters you with
That's
conditions.
the quandary side of it.
Okay, Zaldor has been dropped. Galen, you hear Zaldor's gulp of pain. What does that sound?
No heavens!
That just sounds like him every morning in the bathroom, so I'm not worried.
Quick, get his apex.
Yeah, well,
We're all three.
Galen looks up at Thrake and says, neat trick. But I got you exactly where I want you. I will spend a moment to calm the rage I have seething within me at this dragon in front of me and intensify the power in my weapon implement, and then strike with a little bit greater ferocity this time.
As you do so, you see Thrake is starting to get big wings and is getting ready to leave the hell out of this fight.
We'll see about that. 40.
You are still at advantage with True Strike.
Oh, I am?
Yep, this is the last round.
That means you would have had it too.
Oh.
I rolled the exact same number on that die.
All right.
Okay, so that's 7, 47, 48, 46.
46 is a hit.
Okay,
Nice shot.
10, 11 plus...
You need to do 43 points of damage.
Okay, 38 plus 11 is 49.
49.
Can you please describe how you slay Thrake?
So as he starts to lift up off the ground, the hole that Luminara made in his neck, I just managed to catch it with the tip of the falcata. And as he lifts up off the ground, he slices himself from that gizzard all the way down. And then just pulls over backwards, wings flapping slowly and the legs kicking in the air and blood gushing out until he finally just stops moving.
All right.
We stop describing it, please.
Looks like hot dogs are back on the menu, boys.
Thrake gasps a final gurgling word of traitor at Luminara. A last bit of magic bursts out, twizzles through the air, and strikes Jericho one last time as you are hit by your own magic of a soothe at level 5. You may soothe 5 yourself.
Oh, all right, I will do so.
Galen, you have some more actions. There are drakes all around the wizard behind you.
Yeah, so I've spent 2. I will. Oh, lordy.
You are 2. He is 1.
All of the drakes are turning and looking at you and screeching at you, Galen.
I will try to stand vigil over Zaldor's body. So I will fly west and then south, trying to avoid any of the drakes lashing out and hitting me as I do so.
How much movement do you have?
It's
25.
1.
Yeah, that's just not. They have their tails are 10 feet. They're going to get you one way or the other.
They're going to give me one way or another. Okay. Yeah, just then just take me right over Zaldor's body.
Okay, you are with Zaldor. The closest drake, and only that one, will get to attack you with a tail. 40 to hit.
That is a miss.
What?
Nice.
I have 1 from this anthem, and my AC against dragons is 40.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice job.
Huge.
One turn left on the anthem.
All right.
Goes away on my turn.
It is Lord Ansgar's turn in the northwest.
How far away is Lord Ansgar from Shalara at the moment?
70.
Okay. So we will use tandem movement. Lord Ansgar will move to the north and the east, kind of right in the middle there, trying to get line of sight on everybody, if he can, while being closest to Galen and/or what's his face, the wizard guy.
Zaldor.
Dead meat.
Yeah.
Pre-corpse.
A quick tail attack is
Soon to
made
be
against you.
That's fine.
34.
That will miss.
Okay.
And then if I can get like in that space, actually at the Drake in front of Galen, I will do that. Yep.
Yeah, you lose line of sight on.
That's fine. That's
Sabine,
fine. Sabine
and
is
that guy does
reasonably
not
healthy.
have any reaction left.
And then at the same time, that means Shalara is moving in tandem movement with me, and we'll be heading. She's flying, so she's unaffected by that. She can do 25 feet there, and then she will get. What is 50 more feet towards that Drake? Can I?
This one?
Yeah, actually.
Where's the one to the north?
So she's actually going to stampede straight through that guy.
Oh,
Nice.
Because
like 10 more feet right through him there.
yes, so we have the ability called Trample now, which we have picked up, where she can make 2 moves and she will trample through any creature. They need to make a
Basic reflex.
save, presumably. Yep. And if the damage, though, is 32,
31 is the save to dodge.
fail, because it's
Okay.
a 35, so she will take 32 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Wow. Nice.
She just tramples, like basically wing, like she flies in and just kind of plows straight into it. All 4
32?
legs, 32.
All right.
And that is our turn.
Okay. A lot of movement on there. It is that creature's turn, and it is going to do the same thing with Buffeting Surge, moving up to twice its speed and attempting to trip with its tail once at any point during its movement. And so it flies around and around and around and around and causing all sorts of trouble now. All right, and then flies around. I believe you have a reaction, though, you
I
can
sure do.
That'll happen before my trip.
All right, perfect. That's a natural 1.
Ooh.
Then it will get 2 trip tail things against you.
Okay.
One trip and 1 attack. The attack is a 37 to hit with the tail.
With the +1 to AC with Rallying Anthem, that will miss.
Okay. And then
Only
the
because of that.
Trip.
Yeoman's work over here.
Trip.
And the plus 1 others.
Your reflex plus 10 is what?
36.
36. This is almost guaranteed. Yeah, you are tripped, and Shalara is knocked prone.
Understood?
Okay, that was 2. No, geez, that was 1 action, and then it will triple attack Shalara. Prone, you are off guard, Shalara.
Yep.
Total
So
miss with a
35.
29, then 39,
That will hit.
and then a tail strike with a 46.
Since I am... So...
He's bargaining right now.
Yeah,
Like-
no. I had to do the math because the -2 AC for being
Yeah.
off guard takes me to 35, but
Plus
then
one,
the +1,
36,
36,
but
but
it's
it's
over.
46, so
Still
it's a
got
crit.
critical. Okay, so keep in mind your resistance is.
Yes.
This is 31. 2 of that is cold,
Okay, so that doesn't affect. So 29.
and 62 bludgeoning.
So -5.
57.
So 57 and
29.
29.
But don't you also get 5 base off that 29 as well?
Yeah, so it's 24.
24 and 62, 86 total. No, because there's 5 more off of that. What did you say, Derek?
57, not 62.
So 57 for the second attack.
Right.
And
Unless
20
that they're splitting
Nope,
cold from
nope.
okay, and then 24 for the first.
There
So
you go.
57,
Okay.
24.
So I'm down to 184 then.
That's, oh, sorry.
Not bad.
And you
Oh,
can
how
thank a Vessel for
awful.
keeping you alive during
Yes,
that turn.
yes,
Speaking
for
of
sure.
which, Vessel, it is your turn.
Do your thing. I got you here.
Next to 3 other dragons.
Vessel cast
You asked to
lightning
be close.
bolt.
Beggars.
Please rate me 5 stars.
Is,
Legless beggars can't be choosers.
is Vessel aware of the curse that is in Galen?
No.
Is not. All right.
Oh, God.
Then I have to
Actually, make a religion roll 40.
2 actions.
I think that's still a miss.
You're great at religion.
I'm not great at religion.
It's great at snark. Okay, then no, you do not know the spell if it's less than
Nope.
40. Okay,
Just shy.
continue. What are you going to do?
The effect is called.
Risky
The
surgery.
effect is called, which is a workaround. But this is Moment of Renewal.
Okay.
I believe this hits all party members in 30 feet.
Up to 6 creatures, range touch.
30 feet. Because I reach
Oh,
as well.
you pushed it farther. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Reach out.
But I don't see Sabine on the list. She looks to be outside.
All right. The targets regain hit points, recover from conditions as if they had taken 24 hours of rest. We need to figure that part out, don't we?
Yeah. I really hope he critically succeeds at this and causes every party member to be infected by.
That would be horrific.
Oh God.
With a full night's rest, you recover 1 hit point per character level. And then any conditions is what I'm reading in the rules. I don't want to screw you over on that spell though. Moment of renewal. The targets regain hit points and recover from conditions as if they had taken 24 hours of rest, but they do not make. Let's triple that just for 24 hours versus 8. So their level times 3. So level is what, 16?
16.
Times 3 is 48. So everyone within 30 feet heals 48. And any conditions that need to transpire, like
So
a
drained
goes away.
Excellent.
Not the stupefied now.
Is Sabine in
That's
30
stupid
feet
to
or
ask.
no?
I didn't ask.
Stupefy is unless it's a curse, it would go away after
Nope.
24 hours.
No, it's extended long,
Unless
long
it's
lasting,
special, yeah.
maximum
Wait, is
strength.
his? But does his go away? Because he got a different one.
His 1 minute one does.
Yeah. So I'm down to -1 on everything.
The
Enfeebled one.
curse, stupefied and enfeebled permanent, is still there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is a -1, right?
It is a one
Off a
level of it.
specific things.
Yes. Got it. Yes.
And then Sabine, you are out of, I think, range and well, you're out of line of sight. Anything else you got, Derek? You're out of line of sight.
Extreme magnet.
You're out of line. Vessel, anything else?
Anything else? What the hell?
That really did nothing for me.
So
I just
that
want you to know.
is 48 to
That also heals Zaldor, I believe.
myself.
Yeah.
Zelda.
It does.
Yep.
I will go ahead and remove that
48.
dying
Get rid of that
condition.
dying, please.
I got
Get rid of one of the wounded conditions too.
Handscar.
From
Galen
wounded two,
gets
from
hit.
being
on
Yeah, that's pretty
two.
good.
to
That's I like
wounded
that.
one.
Yeah, because it would heal first.
I have a special robust health. I will heal twice that amount, so it's 96.
To yourself?
Yep.
Nice. Also,
Aren't you special?
Zeldor's got bounce back. Bounce back means that when you recover from near-death experiences with astounding resilience, when you
Now
lose the
the
dying
stupid
condition, you do not increase the wounded condition.
Okay.
Well, that's nice.
Once per day.
Once per
Nice.
day.
So we're at wound 1.
Wound 0.
Zero.
for Zeldor.
0.
Okay.
Nice work, y'all.
Do you have a third action, or are you good there?
My third
Oh
action.
no, it's glowing right next to me. Wait a minute, the Drake's awake? Whose turn is it? I just got
My
here.
third action, I am near Galen.
So before we get too
You
much
are right
further,
next to
though,
me,
that
yes.
was a
Right next to you.
That was what?
holy.
Oh, yeah.
Was that a divine?
The infectious goodness.
Yeah, we're not there yet. Galen, roll a
You've had it for a whole day
D8
now.
and take that much damage.
Yeah, sweet.
Well, that should take effect before
3.
all of this.
You heal 39.
So I take the 3 and then heal 39.
Yep.
Great.
Uh-oh, I lost my dragon. He had the spell name. What the hell was that spell?
I didn't write it down.
Christopher, what's the name of that?
Spiritual epidemic.
That's it.
That will cost you 1 hero point.
There it is. Thank you. All
This
right.
Done. I have done risky surgery, my last action to Galen. Now roll out my.
You are making a will save as the spiritual epidemic for healing Galen goes to you, possibly.
Well,
46 is your target number.
my first use of Omen point.
An Omen point is being used with
Let's
a hero
go.
point.
46 was the number.
46, not easy.
Easy peasy.
I'll try and redo that math.
For the record, my will save is like 26 as well.
The condition
Plus
I
26
have is basically
get
enfeebled and
that?
stupefied 1, right?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Here we go. The roll is not there.
Okay.
If I had them both together, I would succeed.
That's a failure or critical failure?
If I chose the 10, it would be a 39. So no
Regular failure. All right, you are enfeebled 2 and stupefied 2 for 1 minute,
my
and
God.
enfeebled 1 and stupefied 1 permanently, and you are also infectious now.
Okay.
So I'm gonna cast Soothe on.
Soothe is not divine.
Jericho, you're not only healing
Is it a cult?
the healer, you're healing anyone the healer is also healed, and so on.
I
and
do
so
a cold
on.
heals.
Yes.
They don't spread it.
Okay.
Okay, so
I do evil healing.
All right, there's going to be some drakes going now. There is a drake that is right next to Ansgar, Vessel, and Zaldor.
Oh, heavens.
It launches straight up into the air and comes swooping down right on the rubble next to Galen to destroy Galen with a triple attack.
Where did that come from?
Here.
So that moved through my sphere of influence.
Sure.
I will take an opportunity to do implements. No, I won't. Never mind.
All right.
Yeah.
It comes screeching down upon you with a 37 with fangs to attack.
Miss!
Misses with the second, and its tail slaps out with a violent miss. Triple misses.
Wow. Why don't I get that?
The next drake flies up into the air and lands next to you as well, Galen,
Nope, no actions.
and is attacking with triple attack upon you. Again, 2 fangs, 40 to hit.
Miss.
Wow. Misses with the other one and misses with the last one. Misses
Clang.
with everything. Luminara. Is Luminara recharged yet, Derek? That's a negative. Luminara is going to fly towards those dragons and get in a better position. And Luminara is going to do a draconic frenzy, bringing her claws and wings upon with off guard, because Galen, you're flanking with her. She strikes and hits and criticals and misses. She does 32 and 54 points of damage, 86. That guy's not been touched whatsoever. And she is done. Jericho standing in the cold.
86?
86
So
total.
we just kind of like casually just kind of listens to you go,
Yes.
oh, she hits 86. Great. That's huge.
All right. So the 2 that are next to Galen, just northeast of him, right there.
One of those is friendly.
Oh, I can just. So I saw the 2 that just flew right over there. So I automatically sustain spells now for free at the beginning of my turn. Effortless concentration.
Okay.
And I can move my Phantom Orchestra up to 120 feet.
Oh.
That's the range of the spell, so I can put it anywhere within range.
The radius is like 10 feet, right?
Correct.
Derek, can you place that so we know where that's at?
So I'm gonna drop it right on the edge of the closest Drake, where he's next to the other Drake, just right, like where they cuddle puddle each other over there, just to the northwest of Mr. Galen.
That's so cool. That's not like a 30-foot elementally controlling. It's just moving it anywhere within 120 feet.
It doesn't even really move. It just stops being here
Yeah.
and starts being there.
It's pretty cool.
And they need to make a fortitude save.
It is at that location there.
Hit 3 of them.
Right?
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Holy
okay. I guess it's
shit.
gonna hit all 3. That's awesome. Oh, I got stuck in the middle. For 24 points of damage.
To all creatures in the burst. That
Yep.
looks like that's going to be Luminara and then the 3, all 4.
Well, I'm not gonna put her in it. Just because Derek did doesn't mean I'm gonna.
Where are we going to put
North one. Right there.
You go, what? You're going on top of. Is there any way to get to 3 without getting
it? Yeah, you're going to have to
Luminara?
make a choice maybe.
Oh, Luminar can take a little hit.
Okay. What was the save?
That's the spirit,
38
Jericho.
fortitude.
We're all
Fortitude.
teammates.
I'm sure she'll be fine.
Sure,
I
she'll
was
be
just actually
fine.
looking at the circle. I didn't see I can't see the shady parts very well.
All right, it was pass, fail, and then Luminara is 38 is pass. So what was the base damage?
24.
24? So that's 12 to her, and 24 to the one who's badly injured on the bottom.
I'll just look at Luminara and go, sorry, honey.
She nods.
I get it.
A knowing nod, knowing that song was coming weeks ago. Anything else for Jericho?
That rock that's right there, that's just to my west. I'm just going to try to clamber up on top of it if I can.
Okay, you can. Maybe. There we go. Sabine, next to a Drake and a Shalara. This Drake is marked.
Yeah. I think I'm just going to try and see if I can hit it even with that -2.
Do it. I believe in you.
No, it's a 28.
That is a miss. Just firing repeatedly, point blank.
Yeah, I think I'll just do that 3 times.
Stabbing with arrows.
Let's see, that would be a 31, 29. Jesus.
29 is a miss.
On the third one, she's just going to look at Shalara doing, what is that, Warden's Boon, and just kind of like take the tip of an arrow and just drag it down her, like her throat, signifying go for the neck. Giving Shalara
the Hunter's Mark ability.
Hunter's Mark ability.
Sweet.
Oh, that's cool.
That's nice. Yeah, just what I'm seeing, Lauren, is more of she lightly stabbed the arrow into the dragon, then put the bow up against the arrow and pushed it and tried to somehow make that work.
Just like kept tapping. Just kept tapping against the leg.
All right, we have a wizard who is conscious, prone, and on top of the rubble, surrounded by friends and enemies alike.
Do we have to?
Eyes gotta creak open and looking around like, oh my, this gigantic field and battle map, and we're all right next to each other.
Death.
What wonderful. Zaldo reaches out with his hands, just kind of gently pointing off of the edge of the rubble, even laying down. Think, Michelangelo's God and Man, just pointing at the Drake to the south, and says, lightning, and chain lightning casts out.
I like that it's not a command, it's a question mark. Lightning.
So it is going to be a reflex save DC 38.
Okay.
That's pretty good damage.
Mm-hmm. And
Pass, fail, so half full.
It's going to keep going. So it every 30
there's another
feet,
one.
it will bounce to somebody else, and it'll bounce to somebody else until I say stop.
Pass, fail.
Great. So the total damage is 33 plus 32, 65 points of electrical damage.
65 or 32.
32, thank you.
So for the 2 that pass, they take half of that. The other 2 will take the full amount.
How much total damage is that?
200 points.
65 and 65 is 130.
65 times 3.
65 times 3.
195 points
Yeah.
of damage.
Not bad.
Damn.
I'm laying down, though, so I can't really
Yeah,
overdo it.
zap. Lightning bounces terrifyingly around Galen on all angles. Not me. And that's great. Do you have anything else, Eldor?
Yes. With my other hand just pointing north, I go, Force Bolt! And just cast out a Force Bolt real quick.
Lord Ansgar.
It
That would be the first wizard to cast Force Bolt.
It will be the focus spell Force Bolt that I have, which is now
Counter
cast
spell.
at level 8. Is that 44? It seems like such an ineffective thing for full action here.
You could stand up.
You know what? How about I stand up?
Okay.
Ansgar.
You stand up.
Trigger reaction.
Tail sweep.
You shouldn't have said that, Lauren. The stand has the move trait. If you choose to stand up, you will have 3 different
Because
attack
they're
of
all within 10
opportunities.
feet. I'm gonna stay back down.
He rises up.
Stand
the
up,
tail
stand
rides up.
Suddenly, Force Bolt looks pretty good.
Are you gonna force bolt someone?
You know what? No, this feels like a good time for shield.
Okay.
Actually. Now that you mention it.
Good to know. It is also a good time for a hero point to be given out. Derek, who's going to receive a hero point? Zaldor.
Wonderful. Thank you.
There is a drake nearby you, Zaldor. It steps very close right over you and attacks Galen instead. I told you they were not happy with you. It attacks. You are flanked. Your armor class is -2, but you have super protection against them.
39 to hit me.
All right, 45.
Hit.
You take 45 points of damage.
That's a juicy one.
Take all your modifiers, though. You got
Mine's
a lot
gone.
of resistance.
Yeah, so -14.
Okay.
31.
And then you may take an action and roll a natural 1.
Oh, heck yeah. Well, I'm going to prepare for the next round. Galen wants a little bit of an advantage being surrounded by these things and will do exploit vulnerability.
Okay.
30. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, 39, 38.
As a success.
Okay. On a success, learn the highest weakness.
Fire 15.
Okay. The blade glows red hot.
Okay.
And everybody within 30 feet of me, you get +1 to your AC and saves against the next attack or saving throw on the Southern Drake only.
So if the Southern Drake attacks us, we get an extra +1 AC against it.
Yes.
What type of bonus is that? Because there was an anthem in play.
But it's
Not anymore.
I know it's not, but they overlap. Never mind. Okay.
And then
Go ahead.
Sabine, if you look with Derek, he's showing you are still blocked by line of sight. You're not able
Does
to
Shalara get it?
get advantage of that. Yep.
Yeah.
There's a note.
And
It used to be large.
Yeah, and Galen casually calls out over her shoulder,
Huge.
Zaldor, I think this is one time where fire would be appropriate.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Lord Ansgard. Again, there's this cluster, this rugby huddle. What is it called? A scrum or something?
Scrum.
Just drakes, dragons, heroes, all on top of this rubble.
I happen to know because I was a hooker.
Oh, all right.
So,
You got scrummed often on the field as a hooker.
can we draw a 60-foot line
Rugby people now.
through 3 of these dragons at least? And it doesn't even have to be a straight
You
line.
did all that was your whole turn.
Because Shalara is going to trample. She's in flight, just absolutely like it almost looks like clumsy as she just like flies, surges forward, tail, arms, wings, just smashing everything. Lauren's giving me a.
I'm suddenly at the end of initiative, and I'm not sure why.
You are at
You
the
just
end.
finished your turn?
No,
Yeah.
I got a reaction against that Drake because he failed an
I
attack.
skipped you. I skipped
yeah.
you. Sorry.
Hold that
Thank
thought.
you for that, Christopher.
Okay,
I didn't see it on the
I
screen.
will hold
and
that
that's
thought.
never
feeling
happened
very
before. I've never skipped anyone
It
initiative.
was going to be great, but
The reason why.
I'm so sorry.
no, it's fine.
The
I
reason
think
why-
I think you're going to do great.
We can hope.
So Vessel is not casting any spells, but he is radiating blessing, which is +1 to attack and damage.
Ooh, I'll take that.
Unless I'm a walking epidemic at this point, but I'll leave that to you.
Well,
No.
carried a
Galen, what are you doing?
Yeah, so that is a +1. So that's an even 0. All right. Since we already have exploit vulnerability applied with this blade that is sizzling in the air and glowing red hot, we're going to strike at the Drake to the south. In fact, we'll take a moment, one action to intensify vulnerability so it glows even hotter. Oh, it's a good thing I did that. 43.
43 is which dragon?
The one to the south.
To the south is a hit.
Okay. That's going to be 10, 14, plus... Yeah, 14, and all of that is fire damage.
So 14?
Sorry. 10, 14, plus 28. 14 plus 28.
That's
Thank
much
you.
better.
Yeah.
42.
42.
42, and it's all fire damage.
So that's 57 points of damage.
Nice.
Sizzling,
Wow.
burning, screeching, the streak of cold takes that damage. You can continue.
And then we'll turn our attention in just a sweeping arc, swing back around and strike at the one to the north that I believe I am flanking
You are
with
indeed.
Luminara. All right, so that's going to be a 32. Ooh, 32. That's. I'm gonna use a hero point. I rolled a 6. I think I can do better. So
I
we're
believe
gonna
in you.
Spend that. Roll again.
Did you already spend a hero point?
Not on this turn. Oh, I used an Omen point earlier in the evening.
I see. Those are those.
They cash
those
as
count
hero.
as your hero.
They cash your
point.
hero point. Yeah.
I see.
They're a modifier. They should
Okay,
probably have
great.
a different term than point.
So 32,
Which
30.
he used it more as a hero point, so he would have just used his hero point, not really an Omen point, because like I think that gives you advantage.
I
right?
did roll
Which
with
it did.
Oh,
advantage.
okay,
Yeah,
never mind.
Yeah,
Disregard.
So
Fair enough.
38 was my roll to hit.
38 is a hit.
Oh, wow. Okay. 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 and 28, 38, 48, 47. And all of that is fire damage.
So
47.
So
63,
62.
2.
Yeah, there you go.
Huge. It has 25 left. That one is almost dead. And you have, I think, another action?
Nope, that's 3. Yep.
Now it is Lord Ansgar with Shalara doing something, I believe.
Okay, Shalara wants to come. She is going to trample. And she has 60 feet of movement. Actually, the first thing I'm going to do is Ansgar looks again, meets eyes with Shalara, and sort of you see a little surge of power in her as he casts a cantrip, which is boost Eidolon, giving her +4 total damage. It's +2 per die. Something I haven't done hardly ever, in fact. But she is now going to trample the 3, excluding the 1 from the south, and she wants to end up on the east side of, yes, exactly there. If she can travel 60 feet.
Looks
It's
good enough.
40. Perfect. And they have to make basic reflex saves, AC 35.
Reflex?
Or take
Okay.
31 points of damage each.
Pass, fail on the last one.
So 15 to the halves and 31 to the pass. And then as her...
You destroy the last one.
Nice.
She kills it.
Perfect.
3 drakes remaining.
Nice.
How far away is the drake to the closest drake to her? Is it within 15 feet?
But before she does that, they will also get their opportunity attacks on her.
Is trample... I don't think you get opportunity attacks on the trample because I think it's considered forced movement.
You don't. Maybe. Hold on. Let's double check. If it doesn't have the move trait, you're good.
I don't. I know
It does not have the move trait. So Shalar got an extra one on them when they did their crazy stuff, but that's fine. You are good. Continue.
And actually also, I haven't been using it, unfortunately, but I get 20 extra points of damage once a turn against dragons due to the fact that I'm holding the vessel.
Yes.
So the one...
yeah,
The chalice, correct. Well, I am also holding the vessel. I'm holding anything that's related. So the one to the very first one is going to take 20 extra points of damage as well. And then Shalara will, at 15-foot reach, still has her final action and will tail lash that creature right there that is near death with a 47.
Yeah.
to
That's
hit.
a critical hit. It has 30 hit points remaining.
It's there, like the double the damage is way over
Whoa.
30, so it is down.
How did that creature die with a tail attack?
So as she's coming through, the tail, like as she's trampling through, the tail actually just wraps around its neck and just drags it straight into the stone, just smashing its head straight into the stone, killing it.
Okay.
Yep.
That was gruesome. There is two more drakes left. A drake is going to go right now, and it is going to try to slay Sabine some more. You are going to
As
get
one does.
fanged up. No, it is going to blast its freezing mist upon you. Basic reflex save 33.
Is that a breath weapon?
It is.
So the chalice will actually activate and is going to absorb that breath weapon as well. Because
do you have the chalice in hand?
yes,
Then this works.
yes, Ansgar has been holding it the whole time.
Can you describe how this does not function?
Yes. So actually, Ansgar, sensing the dragon charging up, is going to hold the chalice aloft, and as the dragon, the Drake, kind of throws its breath weapon at her, it just literally just a trail of mist and ice and whatever it happens to be flows into the chalice and is sucked straight into the chalice.
All right. Frustratedly, the Drake then snaps at you with a failed 30 to hit, losing all of its attack capabilities.
Nice.
Bringing up the end of the round is our automaton in the middle of the action.
Spread that disease. Spread that disease.
Because, like any good partner, I'm not aware of my condition. So, my next victim will be Zoldor.
Just laying here with my shield on. And only 30 hit points remaining.
Perfect.
Lightning!
Oh, hey, that's good. 18.
Make a flat 6 with your whatever your stupefied is.
Made 18.
Okay.
18 on 12, 16. 116.
Wow.
Which
So I was at 136 down. I was minus 136. So I'm adding 116 back to that. So
Little
I'm
pep
only
in your
down
step.
26 points. 20.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, so 164 hit points again. Thank you very much.
yes, your weird math. Okay.
You're picking up what I'm putting down.
You're
though, yeah?
fine. You're fine.
Anything else?
No.
Should see my dice.
Okay.
Wait.
Waiting. Waiting.
Galen's already been done.
Waiting.
Where the hell is Sabine?
Dead.
Out of line of sight.
You
All
can't
right.
see her.
You're safe for now.
Okay, no third action.
No third action.
All right. It is a new round, and Luminara flies to help Sabine.
She does have her breath weapon.
She does have her breath weapon now. She's not going to take advantage of it. That would be possibly bad for some situations. She does get attacked by the Drake, and it misses. Luminara flies and has flanking with Sabine and strikes. Actually, I don't know if that flanking counts. You might have to have a melee weapon.
She's kind of been using that, just poking with an arrow.
I mean,
Just like instead of actually drawing, just like
yes.
with the arrow in hand, chiseling on a scale.
Both of you must be able to act and must be wielding melee weapons. Or be able to make an armed attack, so your hands have to be free. Okay, she then doesn't get that, but she is going to attack. Where's it at? There we go. Jaws, claws, and in a wing. That is a miss, hit, and critical.
Ooh.
Hit 34, critical 62 is 96, and she tears apart the creature before you, and bloody Drake chunks fall at your feet, Sabine.
Nice.
Hot dogs.
Jericho, it is your turn. You can see the final Drake, seeing everything is falling apart, and against it is starting to flap its wings to flee the battle.
I do my free sustain of my Phantom Orchestra on its head, but to the southwest of it, so it does not hit my friends.
Just constantly chased by a Sousa march.
Yes. I meant to drop that. So it needs to make a fortitude save of 38.
Natural 20.
Oh, man.
That's unfortunate.
This is Super Drake.
I won't add my numbers up, so then that makes that math less useful. Well, that was a 0 actions. I'm up on top of that thing
That's
to where
so
I can
cool.
see that guy. He's trying to take off and go places.
Yep.
I don't like that idea. Trying to think. Do I have anything that makes him not go places? I don't think I really. Oh yeah. I'm going to cast slow on that creature.
Okay.
Fortitude save 38.
See if you can pass this one. 39.
All right. So with a success, he's slowed 1 for 1 round.
Okay.
So he's got 1 less action.
Struggling to get to the air.
That might be enough.
Get it.
And
Get it.
then I am going to do something that I have not done before, but it's going to look super cool when I do it. I'm going to, with Shalara right next to me and that drink that I don't want to get hit, I'm going to step up to Shalara, and as I go, I put a hand on Shalara, and then I pass right through Shalara and step out the other side of Shalara.
What was that one called again?
Life Leap.
Okay.
How does Shalara feel about
No
that?
power.
So it's fine. She actually will put a protective wing over top of Jericho on the other side there,
Nice.
and then batter him with it.
Wait, you disappeared. What happened, Derek?
Shh, stop moving. Shh, just quiet. It'll be over in a minute.
Still,
Oh, there we
It kind
go.
of tickles as I head
Try
through.
that.
There we go.
thank you.
Yeah, the terrain is not ideal. Okay,
your
Sabine, it
time.
is your turn.
Is she able to see that? She is able to see that, Drake. Hell yeah. So she'll go ahead and Hunter's Mark on that. And then we'll utilize Deadly Aim. 36.
Deadly aim is harder to hit, right? But more damage. 36 is a hit.
Nice.
Nice shot.
Oh, wait. I might have added that wrong. 1 sec. That is actually... No, I did that right. Sorry. 12, 16... Plus 24 is 40.
40 points.
Ooh.
You strike
I'm going
it.
to roll my stupified roll
Is
that I
that
forgot
with
to
the
roll for my
deadly?
slow spell, just in case.
Because
It
that'd
didn't
be
even
8
go
plus
through.
28.
Okay.
Okay.
And then she'll shoot at it again without Deadly Aim
Regular
this
shot.
time.
Okay.
Which is gonna be 35, 43.
43.
Nice.
Is a hit.
Damn. Okay. Let's see. 8, let's see. 12, 20, 35.
35. It is badly injured. You have a third action? Oh, the deadly
'Cause-
aim is 2?
No, because I did
Oh, you marked
Hunter's
it.
Mark.
Gotcha. Nice. Okay. Zaldor the prone.
Still laying down, seeing over. There's just the one then? Well, fireball!
I'm so sorry, everyone.
Right on top of himself.
Just bathes himself in it. I always knew it would end this way. Pouring gasoline on himself.
Don't even flourish my hands.
He has complete control over it. This makes no sense.
I just imagine making soot
So
angels.
glad I stepped away.
Reflex save.
It is a basic reflex save, correct. And it will be set up actually very close to where that area effect is, south of it, so it will hit the Drake alone.
All right.
It does not have to be center on it.
Natural one failed.
Oh God!
Hell yeah.
It has 86 hit points.
Okay. Well, let's see what we can do
fire-
here.
And then it's going to go right afterwards if you don't kill it.
It's true. Well, that's some pretty good sixes here. So 6, 5 is 11, 4 is 15, plus 4, 19, plus 2, 21, plus 1 more,
22.
22, doubled,
44.
44.
And doesn't have vulnerability to fire.
44 plus 15
Plus
is
15.
54, 59.
And then I cast Blazing Bolts for my third action.
Let's go. Do it.
Has
Come on, Zaldor.
27 hit points remaining.
It's a AC spell attack roll, so I'm going to roll a d20 to attack it. Plus 28, plus 3. Hey, I got a hero point. Where'd that come from? Neato. Thanks, Derek. I'm going to re-roll this one. And Shalara is looking down on me from above. And I will use an Omen point.
Shalara's not
That's-
a
Pour one out for my homies. Luminara, what'd I say?
Yes.
They're the same. One was a 5, the other one was a 14. So with a 14 plus 28, that is a 42 to hit.
Is a hit.
Fantastic.
27 hit points.
I'm gonna roll 4 more d6 here. That's not super great. 2, 4, 5, 6. Yep, 6.
Wait, 46? And you rolled 6?
I rolled 2.
Everybody goes,
I rolled 2, and a 1, and a 1.
We just burned an
Stupid
Omen point
dice.
for 6
What?
damage.
So you did 6 points plus 15
Plus 15.
fire is 21.
21 points.
You should have easily.
It should have. I was laying down. I'm tired. It's difficult to
If
take
only
that
you were holding the
entirely.
chalice for plus 20.
If only.
All right, the dragon flies up.
I have bad news for that dragon.
Oh, okay.
So it is the
Saving that
target
reaction.
of my exploit vulnerability, and it is leaving a square.
It is, I'm going to say at least some part of the dragon goes 190 feet straight up. How much is dependent upon your roll.
Let's find out. All right, here comes the interruption attack. 47.
A critical hit. Can you describe how the last enemy is destroyed?
As the Drake goes to take off, Galen steps on his tail and he slams back into the ground. And then I just walk forward and
Fireball!
sword right through the back of the neck.
All right. The creature is killed. There is gore and bloody Drake and Thrake bits and chunks everywhere. Blood-covered heroes. And we will take our break there, and we'll be back in just a little bit.
Bye, guys.
All right, we are back. Thanks again so much for joining us. Don't forget to drop by ingloriousbards.com and click on the Discord link. We love hearing from folks there. That's where we get to chat and talk about the different adventures and thoughts. And that's always a blast for us to interact with. We are in the midst of a bloody battlefield. The battle is over. The dragons have been slain. Luminara, the Omen dragon, did not take much damage at all.
my bad.
It's all friendly fire.
Yeah, it is. Just barely injured with not much. She steps over towards the corpse of Thrake and sniffs at his body, nudges up against it and makes sure that he truly is dead. She turns back to all of you, and she nods at Jericho, nods at Galen, and kind of nods over at Zaldor. Off in the distance, you can hear the beat of a heavy series of drums going bum 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 bum. But it's far off in the distance, and it fades and it fades.
Learn to hate those fucking drums.
Luminara says, "We have succeeded in battle, and I knew we would prevail, my friends. It is good to see you again." Looking at, again, Jericho, Zaldor, Galen. She kind of cocks her head looking at Galen. "I'm familiar with you, but not at the same time." Looking at Lord Ansgar and the thing attached to the back of you.
Creak, creak. And Shalara bows to Luminara.
Luminar grins. This tall dragon grins at the sight of Shalara doing that.
Luminara, we've wanted to visit you, but our travels have kept us from your forest. We appreciate so much that you've shown up in our time of need.
And this time of need is now, and that is why I am here. I have seen visions of destruction and failure. Unless I was here at this time, only then was there a chance of success for the 6 of you. And she looks around. The fetchling is gone. I did not foresee that.
That was Shem Mordrin's meddling with all those little silver strand things.
He was a fetchling, right?
Yes, Hemlock.
She seems to struggle to retain that memory.
No one else seems to recall him but you and us who knew him.
Then we must remember.
Is there any way to undo what Shem Mordrin's done, like to bring Hemlock back?
I have not seen that.
Well, I guess we'll have to find it then.
What I have seen is my ally and friend Callian Varro is in trouble. She has been captured by a great dragon and placed in a great fortress far from here.
But she is alive.
I do not know this. Do you?
I don't. I came from the Taladium Forest to meet with these heroes and hopefully find her. I have not seen her in many months.
I know where she should be. I have been to that fortress. I have seen an attack by an army fail. I have seen an attack by 2 great warriors fail. I have seen dragons fighting dragons and fail. I have seen you attack and fail. I have seen you attempt to save our friend and succeed. And that is why I have come here, to help.
What was the difference between when we failed and when we succeeded?
A rescue versus an assault.
Oh, we should be sneaky like them.
She nods.
Can you guide us to where this fortress is so that we may rescue her? I imagine she could use us as soon as possible.
I can and agree on that account as well. I think speed is of the utmost. The ruins that she's being held at are lorded over by a dragon named Nitheriel, located not far from Domen Sayer Kalayan to the northeast of Palacia.
That's the tip of the entire continent. It's the edge of the Great North Sea. We're not close.
This Nitheriel has tried to recruit dragons such as myself, and I have turned him down repeatedly.
Shale said the same.
Interesting. I did not foresee that. But Thrake was one of the weakest. A creature known as Balrock was the weakest of them all. Thrake more impressive than him. And then above that in power and capabilities is a nasty beast named Zirion. And then above them all stands Nitheriel. And somehow we must rescue Callian Varro. And I have seen a path forward, but I have not seen a path that stops the madness that has taken over these dragons, that has awakened them from their slumber. There are those of us that have awoken and live within the world, but there is a balance, perhaps a harmony. These dragons are not capable of that. and I do not know how that can be stopped. But I do not want to let my friend Callian Varro die at their hands.
What did Nitherial want from you, Luminara?
Nitherial wants me to join the dragons, all dragon kind, to use my capabilities at his side for us to take over the world of Varen and dominate it by dragons, as some dragons have tried before. This includes toppling cities, slaying kings and queens, and binding mankind underneath the will of the dragons. And all of this, if you can believe it, is caused by the weather, she says, motioning to fast-moving clouds and wind above.
What's causing the weather change?
Something has changed with the druids, of which I do not know. The druids of Varen control the weather, not an isolated druid in one area, but the most powerful of all the druids. And somehow that magic has failed. They have been turned by some force. They have been corrupted. They have been slain. Their magic has failed in some way, but somehow they have lost their capability of controlling the weather. And that has always been a pact with the dragons. And it is known that the dragons are vulnerable quite much to what I've seen here today, but that pales in comparison to the magic of nature and the primordial connection the dragons have to Varen. And the druids have great power over them, and that has kept them in check for many, many years. But if the weather is now out of control, that means the druids are no longer in control, the dragons are no longer in check, and Nitherial is gathering all the dragons that he can. The good news is that there are only a few of us major dragons left alive, and I've just described them all, but there are smaller ones. We've slain drakes here. There are some other smaller dragons out there as well.
I think the weather can be fixed.
You can.
I come from the Taladriel forest where the druids live. We were overtaken by something known as the void and void creatures. And when a large amount of these druids fell, it was due to an assault on a landmark known as Clear Lake. And this lake, as far as I know, somehow has ties to what is going on with the weather here. I'm not sure what occurred at that lake or what exactly caused all of this, but fixing that should hopefully fix the weather.
We think it may be the same corruption in Thave that we were on our way to investigate when we last saw you. We had hoped that it hadn't spread, that we had stopped it, but clearly we failed.
Then that should be a goal of ours.
But it seems like our priority first must be Callian Varro.
Well, that's kind of a question I want to ask you. So there's Callian Varro, who seems like some people think she's pretty important, and so that's cool. There's these druids, and some people seem to think they're pretty important. And there's these, we ran into these corruption stones before in Thave, and they were infusing them with blood magic to make these evil creatures. Well, that's way down in this.
It's in the Taladriel forest, near Azimir.
So that's something that seems like it's going to get taken care of. And then over all of this, there's this Shermordran guy who's just changing the very nature of reality and rewriting things that even you are struggling to see. I don't know how they're all. Well, it sounds like the dragons and the forest thing are interconnected. I don't know if Sher Mordred's connected or if he's like a root cause behind all this or if he's something all separate. But it seems like it'd be good to figure out what's what we should take on first.
I do not want to lose my friend. We need allies. And I've sensed change in realities as my portents of what is to be get even more confused than they ever have been. What seems a true known future is suddenly erased and gone. So there are multiple threats. But I am concerned more about my friend than any, and I am so glad none of these enemies, worms today did not escape us to get back to warn Ethereal.
To that end, will the scent of Thrake travel far enough to warn Ethereal?
No, they are days away by fast flight.
Then we have some advantage, though Ethereal may remain in that place.
She motions over towards one of those big chunks of fallen over ruins and points at the ruins themselves. We have a battle map that might or might not be coming up. We shall see in just a second.
Oh no! Luminara, the big bad dragon!
I'm back in the dark place.
Wait, hold on. I got it.
This is just 3 seconds of Netheria flying over.
There's only one sacrifice remaining.
Yours.
Scheduled eclipse.
Refresh F5. See if we get anything on there. If not, I will drop something in and see if I get lucky. Background. Nothing.
Did you start
Oh, wait.
humming Johnny Carson?
It's thinking. Now we're back to black.
Yep.
Okay.
I see
Let's-
initiative.
in black.
Very bard-like of you.
This does anything.
Oh. Nope.
All right, now do another refresh. This is
There's
just an.
no token in the scene that gives you visibility.
Oh, that might be it. Hold on. That's totally solvable. Totally solvable.
Candle.
Put Zaldor's dead body in there again.
Ah! I hope you can see my remains.
That is totally solvable. All right, so we're going to get rid of this battle. And then we're going to drop a single person in there. Let's drop a single vessel, for example.
That's a good idea.
Come on, come to life.
I mean, half a vessel.
Boing!
It's a land to a token.
And it's not
We're
coming
a
up.
token healer.
Token healing.
Oh, no.
By the way, this is riveting podcast.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Amazing audio.
Sorry. You guys keep talking amongst yourselves.
This podcast brought to you by Darkness.
As I assume that everyone's talking, Jericho's actually gonna sidle up next to Lauren, to Galen. Sorry, to Galen.
One and the same.
And kind of like tap him and like down to his level.
What's up, buddy?
And just go. Why the hell are we saving their friends instead of saving our friends?
It's a good question. Luminara says we need allies, and I don't think she's wrong, and she's never led us astray before. But I agree, if reality's changing, we know who's changing reality, don't we?
So it just seems like we got save one person. I mean, one cool person, sure, but like everyone here is. We ain't the same people that walked into that mine all those times ago. We're standing up to dragons. We got apparently druids that control weather that are causing all these dragons to be uppity. Seems like a bunch of powerful people we would be helping. And we got Sher Mordred himself, who's changing the whole world.
Yeah.
It seems like we're starting at the bottom of the pile.
I'm
Helping
picking
one
up
person.
what you're putting down, and
Omen's
believe me,
loading
I
up
think
this
that
way.
we
There goes
do
scrolling
have to
north.
kill
Yay!
the Blood Witch first, and then move on to Sher Mordred. Yes.
We go back to Thave for all that.
No, I want you to go find the Blood Witch.
All right. In the north part, far north, that is that marker you see there. She carves into the stone with a claw and draws a little circular shape. And she says, "The ruins where the dragons have created their fortress is made up of 6 towers." And she does a little circle and carves in. And this right here is one ruined tower. And there's 6 of these she does in a rough circle, and she points to another ruined one. She points to the northwest and says, "This tower is where Nytherio makes his lair." To the north, she shows another ruined tower. To the northeast, this is Thrake's study. This is where Callian Varro is most likely being kept.
So at 2 o'clock
Then she points to, I guess,
on the sundial.
4:35. This is where a large host of drakes rest in their nest. This structure is where they are gathering their forces and gathering their strength. I have been there. I have seen it. This is where we need to go. But how we handle this, I am not quite sure. For in the center, and she points to a smaller structure, again with a little carving in the rock with a claw, chipping out some of the stone. This is a smaller structure in the center of the 6 towers, and that is where there is a magical protection, an alarm of sorts, that if enough enemies of Nytherio enter, that all dragons within many, many miles will suddenly be alerted and brought to these ruins.
Yeah. Do you happen to know what any of those numbers are that trigger that?
She sways her head back and forth. It is based on size or strength or soul. I would say 3. Callian Varro would make it 2. More than that would bring a great deal of trouble. And when I was there last, some time ago, they also have a constant circling patrol of drakes. A half dozen or so that fly as one, some mile around, constantly circling.
How many souls does a familiar count?
We're just one. What is the range of this serpent horn from the towers? How close could all of us get before it is triggered?
I would say twice the distance from it to the towers. It is definitely covering the towers.
And then we must send but one in to retrieve Callian Varro, if I understand. Look,
Two souls.
And I'm guessing if we were to take down this alarm, it would also alert him to some level of tampering.
I do not believe so. He relies on that kind of strength with his sage dragon, who lies dead at our feet today.
So we could always send 1 or 2 in, take down the alarm, while the rest circle around to try to go for Thrake's study. And once it's down, everyone goes in to try to get Callie and Varro.
what sort of opposition would we face at Thrake's study now that And he just kind of motions towards Thrake.
My visions, says the Omen dragon, my vision is that the dragons Azirion and Nitheriel will not be there. They will be somewhere else.
What can you tell me about the serpent horn as much as like what would it take to I mean, can it just be, is it really, really big? Can it just be broken? Does it have to be demagicified? Do you have any ideas?
I do not. I believe either might function.
Okay.
It was something of a creation of Thrake that was not particularly well planned.
Okay.
My part is I would go to Nitheriel's tower, see what I can see there, gather what information I can, cause what kind of delays I can.
Let me ask you one hard question. We do have Sher Morgan who's changing the very fabric of reality. We do have the Druids who are in a horrible state. The weather's lost control and that is causing dragons of all sorts. And you are asking us to save your friend.
So far, these are all statements. No question. Just wanted to point you out. I'm a writer. I know punctuations.
Is that the most useful and the most pressing thing for the world? Or is it just the most pressing and most useful thing for you?
If you do not know the strength and capabilities of having the greatest diviner in all of Varen at our side, then you misunderstand the stakes that we are in. Callian Varro is an ally to good and can see well beyond even I. And we do not want to lose that, if we have not lost it already. And I have seen us succeed. My visions have shown us to succeed. She looks at Zaldor the wizard a little too intently.
Not you.
Strangely,
You
you're not
die.
there.
Dragon starts playing a funeral
Everybody
dirge.
else is fine.
Everyone is going to live one step forward. Not so fast, old man.
Thank you, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
But this is no easy task. You mention, Wood Lady, of taking down the Serpent Horn. The Drake Nest would need to be contained. The patrol would need to be watched or managed. A rescue would need to be done upon the Thrake study to rescue Callian Varro herself. It would be no easy task.
Perhaps it may just be easier just to send two to the Thrake study, straight in and out, versus trying to fight through to the Serpent's Horn.
Do I count as one?
I believe so.
Says the half-robot.
So what about 2.5? Do you think we can risk it?
Are we rounding up or rounding down?
Do we have a Shalara? We have a vessel.
Lord Ansgar, if you don't mind, could you present the chalice? Luminara, have you encountered this artifact before? And are you familiar with the being known as Depth?
To the chalice that you have?
Yeah.
Luminara says, I have seen this. She steps back alarmed, steps further back alarmed.
We do not intend to use it.
I have seen a vision of this destroying this world.
Callian Varro sought it.
I do not intend to destroy the world with it.
I imagine we're going to bring her the chalice. You fools! Don't destroy it! Don't you understand? You brought it here?
Yeah, it's gonna be
Keep
you.
the chalice
You're not so
away.
stupid to bring it, did you? Could you imagine?
Do you have any idea why Callie and Vero would want this artifact?
It is a slayer of the world and a slayer of dragons.
So a useful tool against Nitherial and Aziriel.
And a dangerous tool in the wrong hands, she says, cocking an eye at Lord Ansgar from afar.
Which
searching.
of the six of us do you think is best suited to
It's my precious.
like look into our hearts? Who's it probably safest with?
She sniffs at the air and just shakes her head. No.
That's kind of what I thought.
His name is Chuck, and he's that way.
I love Chuck.
Could you fly one of us into Thrake's study?
I can.
And that would be 2?
I can fly one of you in there. I could fly 2 of you in there.
And we would be safe from this Serpent Horn's alarm.
Yes. Though that is not my destination, I can drop them off with speed. I believe I can do that before any of the drakes spot me. I am still welcome there as an invited dragon ally.
Could you keep Nitherial busy while we handle the other matters?
I can, but I believe Nitherial will not even be there.
Well, excellent.
Where do you think Nitherial will be?
I do not know, but I have seen that there is no place that Nitherial is harming any of you.
And what did you mean by contain the Drake's nest?
If there is any other alarm, whether it's the horn or something more, a sound of battle, a shriek, that nest would unleash dozens of the drakes.
I like our chances.
You always say that. No matter the odds.
And yet you're all still here.
Well, let's
I
head.
like her.
Maybe we should head to the ship and start moving in the right direction because we'll have a couple days to talk.
Shalara motions to Zaldor with a little head nod over towards a small grove of trees.
No private conversations!
It's called a dragon sidebar. It's allowed.
Zaldor will unsurreptitiously move that direction.
Okay.
It's a slight flourish as I move, just in
right.
case.
She meets you over there, Zaldor, as the group continues to plot and plan. She says, Zaldor, not everything that I see in my visions is true or shared. And that is as it should be, as it needs to be.
All visions of the future should be seen with the same level of wisdom.
Well, hear me, Spellweaver. I have seen a vision of survival that relies on you and you alone. When the sun sets, you must fly your airship with all speed down into the ravine, a ravine to the southeast of these ruins. Quick as lightning and fly as fast as you can into this ravine before you are devoured. Only you can escape with our friends here. And my vision ended with you plunging your airship straight down into the flat water. And in bringing about your destruction, you actually saved lives. You and your airship are key.
Well, that's, forgive me, ominous. Do you have any others? any other vision potentials that it might be shifted. I hear you and I understand the statements, and I just want to ensure that I understood correctly that the destruction of potentially the wake, potentially the crew, potentially my own life, would still create survival for everyone else.
I believe slamming the ship into the water may cause a great deal of destruction, but your friends will live because of it. I feel if you do not do this, there may be a great price to be paid going to these dragon ruins. But I feel if you share this with your allies, they may get in the way of this important vision becoming true. So you must keep this between us.
I understand.
What's going on over there?
One thing Zaldor did want to check, and we're pulled away, so this is a good time to do so as we walked north up into the trees. Did Thrake bring his spell book?
No.
Okay.
Dang it. Did they bring Callian Varro's spell?
Did they bring Callian Varro, by the way? Just to keep her handy? Okay. When the sun sets, fly the ship with all speed into the ravine, down, 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 slamming into the water.
Well, it's starting to get dark. We should get going.
I just said that.
While this conversation has been taking place, Galen is searching Thrick for any bits of material that might be
Esoterica.
that anything that might be
Wants
enhanced,
to
magically
loot the body.
powerful.
Okay.
Teeth, eyes, organs.
Gross. He's doing it again.
You have found one single, still intact sage dragon eye of Thrake that is worth 2,000 gold if sold at the right location.
Somebody throw this in a pack or a bag, or well, wing it at Ansgar.
Solara swallows it.
So whoever has it,
Delicatessen where I come from.
make note that you have it, and it is worth 2,000 gold, please.
Do you need me to hang on to that? Who's got the pouch with the gold? Is that me still? Jericho.
Because I stole the thing from the school and you didn't want it, so you gave me the bag of holding thing.
That's right.
To put it in.
To put it in, so you're holding
So
on
you
to
get
it.
the eye of Thrake.
All right. Well,
So am I taking that eye
Yeah.
of Thrake then?
You are taking the eye
And
of
we'll put it
Thrake.
on my breakfast list.
inventory.
Lunchable of Thrake.
So it seems we have some decisions to make. Whether we attempt to disable this alarm and all enter Thrake study, or we just send two in to Thrake study. And then either way, who are the two who go to the Serpent Horn and or Thrake study?
I think there's a question that comes even before that, and I apologize, it may be a little indelicate, Luminara, but is it okay for us to mount a second dragon head on the wake? Would you consider that offensive?
I will not be taking use of your vessel. I will keep my distance.
Great. You and me, Ansgar.
Aye.
What if we mounted a tail to the back, some claws?
And the wings.
We disguise ourselves as a dragon.
No one will see through this.
They will never know.
The Trojan dragon.
You have a big loudspeaker, and you press a button, and you hear roar, roar.
I'm a dragon lord.
Oh, it looks like Thrake's coming back.
Are so powerful. They're as stupid as they are powerful.
Oh, great.
Preston just says to make yourself loud. In Draconic, hey guys, it's Drake, I'm home.
That was common.
Shut up.
No, he's multilingual. No, he does that sometimes just to show off. Yeah. Drake's like that.
Luminara, we have a ship that will be flying with you, or at least to meet you there. If it would be in your best interests to be separate from us, perhaps we can have a location that we can meet up at as we approach, avoiding the patrol before we find our way into the tower.
I recommend us going together as one in whatever way you best decide.
Wonderful.
I can bring some of you with me. You can bring some with your vessel, however it best works.
At the very least, we should at least get the vessel here. So I will start moving my way towards the ship to bring it this way, and I'll be back shortly. And with a flourish as he stares at everybody, Zaldor teleports himself using the translocate spell we saw earlier with Jericho blipping himself to the ship.
Copycat.
And lands on the wake.
Okay.
I feel like we'll never see him again.
I gotta get out of here.
You bring the wake over, the crew mounts up. Are you doing some sort of horrific construction job to the ship, Galen?
I don't think we have time for that necessarily, so I think
But how big is a dragon penis?
Yeah, you're gonna have to lift the boat up so we can attach it underneath. We're just gonna throw the.
You don't know where a dragon penis is.
Oh, that's true. I've never.
Make the anchor erect.
Wait, hold on. I have dragon lore. No, I don't know where it is.
Okay.
I think we just throw the head in the cargo hold for now.
Yeah.
And we'll strip it later.
That's the appendix.
All right. Yeah, we have one Thrace head, Thrake head in the cargo hold of the
Minus
the
an
wake.
eye. It's a one-eyed Drake.
Yes, one-eyed
Okay.
Drake head. And I guess we'll
was my
strip
band
it
in
down
high
to
school.
just a skull as we're traveling, I suppose.
Well,
Luminara says, I will fly to the northeast. Follow me. It will take several days for us to get there.
I will follow.
And as everyone starts to climb aboard, as you pick up some of your arrows, Sabine, Luminara comes over to you and says, greetings, my wood lady.
Hello. I don't believe we have met before.
I have not officially met you. As I mentioned before, I am Luminara, a friend to several here, although they are all not completely familiar to me.
And you are friends with Callian Varro, my mentor.
Oh, yes. Yes, I am. And I see that you and I are both far from the woods that we each call home.
You are correct. This was not my original plan when I followed Callian Varro's messages and predictions that she had left me, but I am realizing that there is many things out here that could also affect my forest. So.
What you spoke of with your forest is critical. It could be the key to the future of keeping Nitheriel down. But I come to you now, for I have had a vision of light and darkness. For me, I have foreseen my end as a sun rises some time from now. But for you, I have seen a vision of you lost within a dark place that I feel is important to share. I see you lost in this dark place where all hope is lost. But you should fear not if you find yourself in this place in the future. For if you follow the 6 hounds, and she looks like she's trying to recollect this vision, if you follow the 6 hounds, they will lead you down a path that is both dangerous and the right path. Follow the hounds is what my vision shows. There is no more than I can recall.
As much as I hope that this is not a prediction that will come to pass, I know too well not to take heed of your words.
I have a feeling you are not unfamiliar with cryptic visions.
We've experienced many so far.
She nods and grins and tries to shake off the bardic damage she has suffered. And then takes flight and calls out to Zaldor as she swoops past. Follow me, and flies across the trees, heading northeast across the kingdom of Dakareth.
She outpaces the wake in mere moments.
The wake takes off, being flown by Zaldor, and the group is aboard. The airship streaks through the sky. Several hours later, the weather completely changes and is absolutely scorching hot. People are, even at altitude, is super hot and sweating like crazy, getting down to fewer and fewer clothes, taking off heavy cloaks, maybe wizards taking off robes.
Please no.
Yeah,
Just in general, it's not because it's hot. I just like to fly free.
and what is underneath Zaldor's robe?
There isn't anything underneath Zaldor's robe. It's Zaldor underneath
Why
Zaldor's
is there
robes.
never anything underneath a wizard's robes?
Just a whole lot of flapping and slapping.
Slapping heroism.
Hands on bony hips.
That's the ship.
I'm not sure I want to know what that sound effect was for.
Just,
As the wheel spins around.
Now, if you just bring it vertical, it'll hold itself against your.
that's awesome. The ship flies. Other than that horrific scene, anything you folks would like to do?
Those veins do go to the top, don't they?
Anything you guys like to do as you are flying for several days across what is the old Byzron kingdoms?
Very much so. I'm aware, I believe, that I have a curse on me. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Am I aware that Vessel now has this curse?
Yes.
Okay. So,
Oh, get it off me.
Galen wants to understand this curse a little bit deeper, and what he's trying to understand by studying it, by trying to assess its power, is if I try to break this curse on myself or someone else, could I make it worse?
Yes. Yeah. No, I don't think so. I'm double checking. Critical failure. No. Nope.
Think is carrying a lot of weight in that.
No, you cannot. Critical failure means you totally fail to counteract,
Okay.
but does not make it worse.
But I can attempt that again at a later time.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. Then Galen will approach Vessel. You and I share a bond. We do. I'm so sorry that this passed to you. With your permission, I'd like to try to make it right and remove this curse from you.
Proceed. I will watch closely. I am curious your methods.
Please don't move. This may tingle.
I only have one arm.
So Galen will reach out and grasp Vessel's hand and sit cross-legged and concentrate for a very long period of time. This is 8 hours.
Oh.
And will be channeling all of his occult power into attempting to break the curse on Vessel.
Okay. Where the heck was that? That was the spell that was cast upon you, not an ability. Yep. That was spiritual epidemic. Okay. And what is this ability you're using?
Break curse.
That would be a good one to do. And what does that say? Make a counteract?
Spend 8 hours and attempt to counteract the curse using occultism and a counteract rank of half your level rounded up.
Okay, half your level rounded up is 8. You're going to make a roll, and your target number is a ridiculous 44.
Oh boy. This is technically doable.
And if you miss, you still have a chance, but the more success you have, the better.
Oh man, that's going to be close. 37, 42.
With 42, you counteract as if the target's counteract is a level lower, so that would be a level 7 effect that you're able to counteract. I'm now looking at the creature, the spell. The spell was
Level 9, I think.
I'm going to say officially level 8. He boosted it with the initial thing to level 9. It's officially level 8, so you fail.
Okay.
And you can do this once per day?
Probably. I don't know. I'll look it up.
8 hours is a big
Something
chunk
like
of the day.
All right. As you guys move into the first day of travel and he's doing that kind of work, I need Lord Ansgar and the Bard Jericho to make a fortitude saving throw 34, please.
I don't like that.
Mountain!
36.
Okay.
So I rolled a 1.
No wonder you don't like that.
Looks
give you
like
one.
Jocelyn is offering a hero point. I did not use my hero point, so I will re-roll that. Instead of 14 plus 29, so 43.
43 is a success. All right. You guys don't need to worry about anything.
Should I be tracking a random contagion?
No.
On a similar vein, Jericho clearly remembers when he was trying to figure out what was going on with.
All fortitude saves are critical successes. Successes are criticals.
All right. Duly noted.
When he put his hands into the water that was cascading down on the gem that eventually became depth, and it kind of messed with his head, and he said some spells not work. The stupefied condition that's kind of lasted. He wants to do kind of a similar thing because he still feels addled in his brain. Did he have any? He clearly knew that he cast the slow spell and it just nothing happened. But he also had one where his stupefied condition went down. Did he notice that at all?
You notice yourself being less stupid, yes.
Okay. So he wants to kind of do a similar thing, like some of his spells work, some don't work. He's got time on the ship to he wants to try to also figure out what's going on with him, try casting some spells that aren't going to blow anything up because the vast majority of his don't, and see if he can kind of parse out at all what's going on with him.
All right. Yeah. So you're stupefied 1. You believe like half of the TikTok videos you believe are totally true.
That's not AI.
During the, I didn't even see the distance here. You guys were in Dakarth. You were here. We're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. So you will have 2 different attempts. I'm going to go ahead and let you make that roll. It is going to be an occultism roll.
2 of them?
It is going to be a 40. You have 2 attempts at a 40 to crack it over the next 5 days. Go ahead.
I got plus 25. 2 dice. Boom. I might as well use I got 1 hero point. I'll use a hero point. I rolled a 9 and a 13. I need to roll a 15, so I was close. So I'll re-roll one of those.
Okay, good luck.
Nope.
Okay, you try to figure out the secrets of this, but you cannot get out of this
I'm too
effect.
stupid.
I have a slight correction to make.
Yes.
I am legendary in occultism, so my break curse does not have any time constraints on it. Doesn't say I can only do it once a day, and it only takes 10 minutes.
Only take 10 minutes if you're legendary. Yeah.
So I'm just going to keep whacking away at that.
Okay. And this is on you and him.
I'm first attempting to break it on Vessel, and then I will attempt to break it on myself.
Okay. I'm going to say, geez, that's 6 times 12 is 72 times roughly per day. That's 36 times for each of you over 5 days. Is
Broken clock
180
is right twice a
times.
day.
180 times for each of you. I'm going to say you are able to remove that curse over enough time.
Being legendary helps.
Cleansed. More
Fantastic.
beings.
Thank you. So I will not need to cast Break Curse on mine.
Correct.
Because he casted it 180 times on you.
Kept interrupting you. No,
No,
I got
it's
it. No,
on-
it's almost there.
Damn you!
I could just no.
It was the 162nd one that worked.
You're probably much better at it than I am.
You fly and have been flying for days over the swampy lands of Dakareth. This is one of the 3 kingdoms of the old Abizaran kingdom in the north of the world of Varen. You pass over the swamps, pass over a wide, slow river, and then continue north farther and farther into the. These are all destroyed, almost rotten kingdoms that do not really have people within them. Just swaths of undead slowly roaming the countryside. You don't see many of them. You have heard great tales of armies of undead, roving hordes. You see an occasional skeleton here or there, or shambling mounds of zombie type things here or there, but nothing like you've seen before. And they become less and less frequent as you get closer and closer to the northeast of the former kingdom of Palacia. As you have covered multiple days of distance flying and flying and flying, several of you are on deck. Flying next to you, beside you, is this Omen dragon Luminara with her great wings. Everyone has healed up and has had 5 days of recovery, so any of those conditions
Except for Stupefied
except
one.
for the stupefied are good. Luminara calls out, "By tomorrow we will be upon the Nitherial's ruins. What plan have you come up with?"
Great question.
With 5 days of clear thought and strong
In
communication.
typical Bard fashion, we are going to come up with a plan and then do none of that when we get there.
I think we're going to do plan Beta 27C.
So, the 2 primary options seem to remain to try to disable the alarm first, or to just have 2 go in and attempt to save Callie and Varro and leave.
Luminara did say that doing a rescue would be a lot easier than doing an assault. So if we go in with only 2, I think we have a higher chance, even though there's less of us.
I believe she said she only saw success with the rescue.
True. But the destroying the alarm and all going in to rescue Callie and Varro is still only a rescue. But it does seem like an extra step and a deeper incursion. So 2 in. Who is the most stealthy amongst us?
What is your stealth?
You
I
can't.
have no legs.
You can't even walk.
Exactly.
What is half your stealth?
Let's see. 26.
That is better than my 22.
And that's without legs.
Mine's
If I had my
27.
body.
I am not stealthy per se.
I mean, like, I'll be
21.
honest. Either Zaldor and I can just be at that alarm. Like, the 2 of us could be a mile away from that alarm and then just high five each other and be at the alarm. And I guess that's about as stealthy as you get, because we just not be there and then we just be there. And between us, we could try to knock that thing out.
But remain undetected while doing so is the challenge once you're there.
To that point, could you just teleport in, get Callie and Varro, and zap
No.
back out?
No.
What is the difference?
Well, if you recall once when I tried to free you from the rubble and I used my teleportation spell,
Yeah, you just disappeared.
it only worked for myself. Unfortunately, this one is the same.
But you can
Unless
go
we
in
carry.
and free Callie and Varro,
We could go in like high five her and then say, "You're good."
and then
Well, we don't know the condition she's going to be in.
That is true.
And assuming she's alone.
But you took vessel.
I took the vessel that wasn't like was just a pile of bits and bolts.
Technically, he took his gear with him that he was carrying.
Yeah. I can't take anything that's like alive. Like if you're dead, I could take you. Kelly Burrow's dead, I could bring her out.
That's not ideal.
We do have one member of our party who would say is probably pretty adroit at sneaking around and camouflaging themselves in the woods.
And if we're going to rescue Callian, I feel like I should be at least part of the team that goes in.
You do know her the best.
I should be going as well. I imagine it's risky to go more than 2, but 2 1/2 might work.
I don't think we can risk more than 2, and you are, even in your limited capacity.
Well, you need to understand that one of our options is 2 people go and break the alarm, and then everybody else can go rescue Kelly Burrow.
Are we taking the ship? Asked the 7th member of the group, Spuds, the mechanic.
How's that hole looking?
I'm still working on it.
Well, then that's your job. So that's one of the things we got to realize is that if we choose the first option, which is to go break up that alarm thing, the horn thing, then you don't have to worry about how many people you take to go get Kelly. You all go get Kelly and Burrow.
Or we
not
do
worried
both.
about the number of people.
Or we do both. I was able to move the levers with a bow and arrow. What if I could break the horn from if there are ruined towers, there could be a window or something in Thrake's study. I have decent range, so if it's within range, I could shatter it from the tower.
If it is, that seems risky to do so from range. I suspect it either needs to be magicked or destroyed reasonably bodily.
I volunteer.
You keep volunteering, we understand.
Even if we break the horn, we could still alert the dragons. The less time we spend in there, the quicker we get out, the better our chances of success.
That's not necessarily true, because there's also 2 people have a lesser chance of success if they do get noticed. They just get killed really fast.
Neither option is ideal, but we don't know what perils are in Thrace's study. We do know the Serpent's Horn is smaller, and perhaps within that sphere that it is likely not guarded comparatively. That we could destroy, send Zaldor and Jericho, teleport in between their magics and their other abilities.
If we have to escape quickly, do we want our pilot incapacitated?
Unfortunately, I agree with Galen. I feel I should stay with the ship, and if necessary, can fire at range. We will very likely need to be in and out if that patrol moves in a large fashion.
I'll go break the horn. You guys go save Kelly and Burrow.
You're good at breaking things. You've
Just
done
like
it
I did the
before.
big rock. Well,
But you dying would break my heart.
I have magic that does that.
By the way, we have a fan, Ricky, in chat, who I believe for the first time may have created the name for next week's episode, Going Back to Cali.
Brilliant. Well done.
Oh, I love it.
So I guess it's just, do we want to have just 2 people be a little sneakier, but if things go to hell, they are screwed? But if they're sneaky enough, I don't know how sneaky Kelly Rose is going to be going out after she's been feeling bad.
Or you and I go in, we have Luminara drop us off, and if you could teleport, get an aerial view of what the horn looks like, and if it can be broken easily, I free her, you break the horn.
Okay, I'm gonna yell over to Luminara. Hey, Luminara, how far is it from the tower that Callian Rose into that big horn thing?
She looks around and motions. Those boulders there, because she's flying alongside you, and you would say it's maybe a third of a mile.
That's probably not going to be a bow shot.
Yeah, probably not.
All right.
What's your range increment?
200 feet.
200, so a third
Of a mile of 5,280 feet.
Yeah, like maybe 8 times, so maybe 9. That'd be minus 18, I think.
Yeah, no, that's not going to happen.
If we disturb the drake's nest, Luminara said there are dozens of them.
Yes.
Dozens.
Yes.
Whether all of us are there or 2 of us are there, we do not stand a chance against dozens of drakes.
Then stealth might be the way to go.
I volunteer.
Yes, we heard you.
You volunteer to stay on the ship and watch it?
I volunteer to go with the one person who will go, and I can be with them.
Unless Jericho teleports, and then you can't. Unless you can also teleport.
Okay. What
We're
you guys?
assuming the Galen mentioned the most adroited being stealthy
So Sabine.
with his one arm.
And you
Could
are
be the other way.
surprisingly stealthy for a no-legged
Yeah.
cleric.
I
I
would
just
be
think
attached to her back.
I think whoever's stealthy is going to be a whole lot less stealthy, carrying 100 pounds of broken robot on their back.
But
Lost weight.
the vessel has their own level of stealth. It's already been clear. You've snuck up on everyone here as you keep speaking and no one notices until you're there.
Exactly.
I believe
Zelda, what do you think we should do?
that having someone with magic is important. I believe if she is kept in Thrake's study, that there will be magic there and there might be magical protection. So that is a valid choice. I also believe that we do need force in case there is non-magical items, and having a stealth party who's there to rescue Callie and Varro covering both bases is worthwhile. If I were going to make this call, and I might, I think it should be Sabine and Vessel taken in on Luminara, and if there is any sort of indication, perhaps we could use a messenger stone or something that they might be able to communicate with us, that if there was additional help needed, we could work on attacking either the Serpent's Horn or not attacking at all and regrouping for a second attempt.
You will also have to be aware of the Dragon Patrol that was mentioned.
Yes, which is something I hope to keep count of and avoid, if possible, using the ship.
So you're in favor of 2 people going straight for Callie and Varro, getting their stinker out?
Correct.
Ansgar, what do you think we should do?
I believe that should be the primary idea. And then if there is a need that we feel to break the Serpent's Horn, you'll be standing in standby to teleport yourself in and break the horn before the alarm goes off. But it does seem like a sound plan to send Sabine and Vessel if they are willing. Vessel has already volunteered multiple times, so I presume he was willing. But we are volunteering for someone else in our party that is yet to speak.
What do you think, Elf Girl?
I came wanting to save Callie and Varro, so anything that entails, I am more than willing to do.
That really just doesn't help at all.
Going in with Vessel does appear to be the best idea, especially
helpful, though.
especially if we're trying to avoid alerting the Drakes. Going in on Luminara, who's already a welcome party, and being as quiet and stealthy as we can is hopefully the safest route here.
Galen, you feel the same?
I think Sabine's got this.
All right.
Luminara says as she flies alongside, so who will I be taking in?
Me and Zaltor.
True bard's fit.
They hop on and off they go. Who will I be taking and where will I be taking them?
The elf girl and the broken metal guy, right, to where we think Callie and Varro is.
They have names, Jeremy.
The elf girl and the broken metal guy.
You'll be taking Vessel
He's
and I
upset.
to
He
Thrake's
does not
tower.
wish more to happen.
He doesn't want to get attached to people anymore.
I totally see that. Like that one that's almost dead and that other one that's almost dead because I can't care about people anymore.
Charging into yeah.
And what of the rest of you and the other threats in the ruins?
We will stay outside of the range of danger, and if things go poorly, I believe our plan is for Jericho to attempt to disable the horn by teleporting into it, and then we will rush in once that is accomplished.
And if needed, we
Galen
will draw
and I.
the attention of the patrol to pull them away from danger.
And the Drake Nest?
Ignore it. Pretend it doesn't exist.
Cross our fingers.
I think what we're hoping is that by being just the two people stealthy enough, that we will not draw the attention of them and they will stay in their nest.
Very well. Then tomorrow,
We dine in.
when the when the sun has risen, I will gather the two you have selected. And no matter the time, sunset is key, she says, looking at Zaldor in particular.
That was weird. What did she mean by
wink,
that?
nudge, nudge.
He wants to make sure I have my robes on when it's cold.
She flies straight ahead further northeast, not stopping at all throughout all these days, continuing to fly to the northeast, exhausting herself with the wake in tow. And as our group heads off, we will stop there for tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. Very interested to see what's going to happen next time with our heroes and Luminara. And we will we're going to jump into an after show right now. You can catch that on patreon.com/IngloriousBlards. And we will see you all next time.
Thanks,
Bye,
everybody.
Thank you.